Hello, everyone. I am back with another stream. I hope you are all enjoying your time together. I sure as hell am. Today, we have another installment of good ol' Requiem continues in the fucking Misty DND! Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get unmuted already because we've been waiting long enough. I hope you guys enjoy. Hello. I am back.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Question.
Yeah.
My subclass capstone specifies any hostile creature within the area is vulnerable to necrotic damage. Would that turn an immunity to a vulnerability, or would they cancel out and do nothing?
Does it not specify?
It just says that any creature is in the area is vulnerable to necrotic, but it doesn't specify if they're immune. So I assume it means it gets rid of their immunity.
We'll say it knocks it down a level.
Alright, so it makes them get hurt by it at least.
And if it's resistance, and also knocks it down a level.
Alright, I could work with that. That means I can make Festa damageable with most of my spells. Because I'm going to assume he's immune.
Everyone's here, right? Scott,
Yes, sir.
Hunter, Nathan.
I'm here.
Nathan?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, let us start with the session recap. So, last session, I cannot speak. Last session, you guys fought with this unfinished, incomplete avatar of death that you managed to beat in the Undead Bog. Who wants to describe that? Because I think you were all there.
Yeah, I can if you want.
Go ahead.
We went up to that bitch while he was just getting summoned. We decided to finish off that monster that was summoning him. Turned to us. He was like, "Nah, you didn't do a good job." Fucking double taps that guy, and then starts walking towards us menacingly. Not teleporting, but going invisible and showing up somewhere around us. We were scared. We were shivering in our timbers, I tell you. But eventually, after a lot of time and dedication, we killed that motherfucker, and we styled on him.
And you had access to their little dungeon headquarter thing.
That too.
You found some treasures, some worthwhile equipment, but decided to leave just in case there was something down there that could hurt you while you're already fatigued. So there could still be stuff. But for now, you returned home to Vinegate and decided to rest a long while. The downtime will have lasted 1 year. And how about everyone roll me a flat d20 to go through the order of what happened?
Sick.
Oh!
Damn, Sarah.
I think we know who's going first.
What a great start.
Well.
Damn.
All right, so that
I guess I'm gonna have to
no. I'm just going with whoever did it first.
Alright.
Also, I did just realize the only thing in my polymorpher that I have access to, and it's the highest level, is Giant Ape. Like, there's no other beast on here that has a higher level.
All right, so before we get started, though, I'll just go through housekeeping stuff as usual. You know, don't interrupt each other, don't be assholes to each other. Basic stuff. I don't think there's really any need to add much more. Yeah, keep it immersive, keep it appropriate. That's it. All right. So, Hunter, we start with you. During this downtime, what did you say you were doing?
So there are a few different little projects I wanted to do. Most of them were about information gathering. After we're done with the cult, I assumed we all would have headed back to Vine Gate, so that way, and then we could each head in our own directions. Um, I would want to ensure that any corruption in the new government's rooted out, and I wanted to also strengthen our connection as a group to the new leaders of Vine Gate, so that way we can uh, kind of become allies more solidly. Um, I don't know. I could try to run like charity events or perform acts of healing. And I'd also like to start a church of my god Helm in Vinegate and spread his message. Um, and then, other than that, I was wanting to scout Festa, see what he's been up to. Is he exerting any influence? Is he looking for anything? What has he been up to over the course of this year? Does he know that Godric is kind of out for him? And are there any other like settlements in the area that are ruled by him?
All
And
right,
then
all good
lastly,
things.
sorry,
Go
and
on.
then lastly, just like some history on the artifact that and like the staff and when the staff that they create when they're all joined. What can it be used for other than creation of the mist? And are there any artifacts or magics that are rumored to be impervious to it?
Okay.
Also,
so
hello, no
starting with the
life. I
artifact, your
just
best
realized you were
bet
here.
would have been to
Hi,
talk with
hi.
Ulfric,
Welcome to the
person
stream.
who made the artifact at the Twilight Kiln. He's very willing to divulge information about the artifact, telling you everything that he knows of it. The basic stuff, there being 7 pieces, and with you keeping track of who has which, you know that there are at least 2 pieces in Godric's possession, and at least 4 pieces with Festa. Potentially 5, but at least 4. Additionally, you're
Potentially
able
5
to...
with fast but at least 4, you said?
Yes, at the very least 4. The artifacts are individually powerful, as you've seen. Each of them has a certain power, but when combined,
No, don't worry, don't worry.
they have effects
I usually
that are
read
able
chat,
to
but
change reality and warp it, which is how the fog was formed in the first place. It also has the ability to destroy the fog if
sorry.
the
Second.
wielder who assembles the 7 pieces together decides to do so.
But it's not limited to just manipulating the fog, right? Like it can shape reality, so it's way more open ended than that, or is it
To
more
a
so?
certain degree.
Okay.
Ooh, fucking
Is
spark
there
of the gods
anything
right
that
there. Let's become gods, bro.
is there anything that he knows of that could potentially be immune to its effects or counteract it?
Immune to its effect, or not
Yeah, no life.
that he knows of,
I just
but
don't
he
really
does
read
tell
the
you
chat during
to
D&D,
activate
so
it,
I'm
you
sorry.
do need access to the nexus
Usually
to power
focus.
it.
Where's
The only
that?
reason why I saw your message now is
It's
because we're
over
in
here on
pregame.
the map.
Oh, it's the Nexus. That it's the thing on the map that says the Nexus. That would make
Yes.
sense. Hey, interesting.
Aside from the artifact, then, yeah. So, making a church in Vinegate, that's gonna go relatively easily. I will ask you to take out 5,000 gold if you haven't.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
5,000, not bad, not bad.
So
It's gonna be
I
a
mean,
tiny
if
one
I'm like,
for now.
I was
But
gonna say, if I'm building a church, yeah, that's gonna take some coin. All right. I just wait. That was 3,000. 5. All right.
Yeah.
5 is
And along your journey throughout the peninsula, trying to learn things about Festa, you learn that Festa has sent an army to Burnmire and has won the battle over there. Burnmire is a city that some of you have visited in the past.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, the one with the hot vampire?
Yes.
No!
no! We
Was it-
need to avenge them immediately.
It
Was
might
it
be worth
Festa in his
investigating.
company? Was it Festa in his company, or was it like a different group that he owns, like how the cult were under his control, but
No, it's him.
it's him directly. Okay, so he's in Burnmire after having just taken it over
Or during the downtime.
during the
period.
downtime. Okay.
Yeah, you could
Unacceptable.
investigate to see what's there, though. if you want to. Anyway, aside from that, uh, you also learned that Godric has sent an army to Rottenhaven over here, and they managed to capture the city without any fighting as the inhabitants surrendered.
Hmm. So they just opened gates, didn't even try fighting.
Yes, it
Good.
probably wasn't worth it for them.
Interesting. Do I get news on what like Godric's message to the people was, like why he was taking over the city?
It seems that Godric took over the city, oh, whoops, that's not meant to be. Sorry, my fault. Anyway, it seems that Godric tried to take over the city and is actively trying to take over the north part of the peninsula to keep Festus forces out of reach. It's
Oh,
more
so
like a,
he's openly starting an anti-Festa campaign, or is he just like it's conquest time, let's go, baby?
it could be both. You're not sure.
And I love how we're just sandwiched between.
Yeah, I was just realizing that there's about to be a two-front war very quickly.
It's okay, we can handle it. I mean, come on, we got Henry the Heretic, bro.
So you said that
I've been
he's
promoted.
so you said that he's been trying to take over the north. So Rottenhaven, you said he's definitely taken. Anything else that we would know?
Uh, yeah. You've heard that some of Festus' forces marched through the Vanquished Vault and entered the Underdark for some unknown reason.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Some of his forces went into the Underdark, but nothing is interesting.
Next up is Q. So Q.
Oh, sorry. Just lastly, I just wanted to say, like, how are we doing as a group with the new rulers of Vinegate? Like, are we good friends with them?
Yeah, you've overlooked some of the proceedings and the governmental stuff. And, I mean, we went over this stuff last session, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
just
but just
for a
like they have a
recap.
favorable view of the party, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And through the party's actions during the downtime, and especially Fabian's we'll get to soon,
Yeah.
the commoners now have a favorable view of the party. Anyway, Q.
So, but
Yeah.
oh, sorry, you first.
Stylefer decided that the party isn't uh, going after Festa fast enough, so went off his own path, but gave some of his resources to the party because they did help. And as for Henry, go on.
Besides his multitude of enchantments he had to do, since he no longer has to sleep due to the brand, he works 24/7, and he has taken the doctor and forced him into quote unquote voluntary apprenticeship, where he began the process of cloning. He whether through whether through just directly asking or taking, he has acquired flesh samples of several party members and has begun making new versions of them in the lab. In the weird little pods growing new people. As well as that, he has begun looking for solutions to his ever growing sickly frame and has begun tracking down options.
Your best
Vampires.
option would have been the vampire you suspect in Burnmeyer, but well, you just heard.
Yeah, and so obviously he will be devoting resources to attempting to find where he may be located at the moment, as that is the best idea he has at the moment to not die immediately on being touched by anything.
It's okay, baby. I got you. She just literally takes it. Get down, Mr. President!
Also keeping an eye out for any messages from, I think Ulfric is his name, about the staff he handed a beholder eye for. He
Oh,
is eagerly awaiting.
Thanks for reminding me. Hunter, as your character went to Ulfric, she also picked up a weapon that was prepared, which
Oh
is
boy.
the will breaker you find in your inventory.
Oh, cool. Was that intended for somebody else, or is that for me?
It was intended for somebody else, but
They're dead.
Oh. Well,
you can discuss who gets it later. But
fair
keep
enough.
going.
Who was it for?
I can share with
forgot.
everybody after downtime stuff.
I think originally Fabian wanted a new sword, but like found out that the sword that was gonna be made wasn't gonna fit Fabian's class at all. So I think we gave it to Nathan's.
Go on, Q.
Oh, that's about all, I guess. I would be waiting for any word on his new staff. He'd be looking for any leads on the vampire, and other than that, he's doing absolutely unholy experiments with the blood he took from the party.
All right.
He may or
As
may
for
not have taken more than needed.
I
as
will.
for leads on Burnmire, you've heard of some of their people fleeing, but where to, you're not sure.
We're gonna have to go over there to investigate. It kind of serves both purposes, both the
I
vampire run
actually
and
have
Festa.
I have a theory. I personally think, and I think this would be a good place to head to either way, I think the Sleeping Berg is probably our best bet. It's right nearby. It's an island, so the undead would really struggle getting to it. And it's not far from the Windy Village, which had a dock, because that's how we first got there.
To be fair though, the Sleeping Berg is also that they would.
No, that was the Isle of Sacrifice. The Sleeping Berg was the
No.
Among Us ship map.
No. The Sleeping Berg was also extremely dangerous because of the excess fog that was already going through the Sleeping.
Oh, you're right.
These areas are within the ocean and whatnot, so they are encountering a lot more fog in general.
Yeah, the last time we went to the Sleeping Berg, everybody was fucking like transfigured to monstrosities. I mean, that's where we found your apostle thing.
Yeah, I know. That's where I got that.
Apostate.
I won among.
Apostate, yeah, I was gonna say.
I won Among Us and got burned for it.
Right. Oh, I will like to say, by the way, when Henry did like show up to Fabian being all like, "Hey, I need your blood," Fabian immediately like cuts on his hand. No questions asked.
All right, Nathan, your character decided now's a good time to take a vacation, and so that's what your character did.
He was taking a he was taking a self-care year.
Exactly. All right, moving on. Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your character decided to travel around the peninsula, gather some supplies for the stuff you wanted to make and buy, and try to form a good reputation of the party among the cities of the world. You managed to successfully do so in a lot of areas, such as Vinegate uh, and Ambertown. Solitude Outpost is one area that you came from, but unfortunately for Burnmire, they didn't manage to see the magnificence of your lute playing or something like that.
Yeah.
What else did you do?
Well, besides spreading the tales of Rick, I also was, writing poems for Agma because I love that bitch. I was really, even though like last session I said I wasn't really gonna worry about enchanting, I kind of did. Got myself a lot of new, including my boys, which have now been upgraded to my two boys, and they have now new names, Zenit and Remus, Bob and Bert. Two whites now instead of three ghouls. I believe I also decided to start looking into diamond that, hasn't been immediately consumed by Q.
Would you say that your character accompanied Sarah to the Twilight Kiln, or did you go at a separate time?
I'd like to say we went at the same time if Fabian knew Sarah was going to the Twilight Kiln. Because I did end up getting the sword in question. And I
What
guess I
about you,
just handed
Hunter?
it to Sarah.
Yeah, I'm always down to go together.
All right.
Not to mention, I will say, a very important part that happened is Fabian did end up for the whole year celebrating everybody's birthday. I
All
feel
at the
like,
same time.
yep. Well, no, at the times that they either joined the party or the times they were born, throughout the year. Big parties and everything.
All right. While you were at the Twilight Kiln with Sarah, Sarah wouldn't recognize this, but you would. You found that Ulfric has taken the party's advice and has made peace with Alden, who feels some guilt and now accompanies Ulfric in the Twilight Kiln. Alden was the guy in the Isle of Sacrifice.
Oh,
Aww,
That's the guy I wanted to learn from.
that's so cute.
Is this another one of his kind?
No, they're just both extremely fucking old.
He's the
And
guy that
awkward.
controls the fog.
All old people know each other.
They knew each other through what's his name, the king guy, Ulfric. No, not Ulfric. Fuck,
Godric.
Godric.
I know him
And-
from that long ago.
Rex.
Yeah.
Damn.
I gave you like a big introduction, right, to Ulfric already. One of the saddest cases of having to see that guy die slowly.
Would I be able to clone him and bring him back? Or does
How's
that
he
not
die?
affect old age?
We can look at it later.
Not to mention the resources it would take to clone a whole ass, like, I wouldn't say elemental entity.
What exactly is
I-
it that I'm looking at? What is this guy?
All right.
He's like a fire giant or something.
Next up is Scott. Go ahead, Scott, if you're here. That's
I am, I was
deafening
just
yourself.
muted.
There you go.
Yeah, I misclicked. Yeah. Kane went, found the Spirit Lake. Then he just spent time the rest of the year down with his family north of Solitude at his little farm.
All right. Also taking some vacation time, I guess.
Yep.
All right, and now then, we finished covering downtime. The party has finally gathered together after a year of doing their own thing. And everyone is gathered back at Vinegate, specifically in their castle. What would you guys like to do, discuss, or what thoughts are there?
Not go into my laboratory.
I feel like one of the first things we would be doing is sharing information, first of all, of
Alright.
everything that we've discovered, sharing the things that we've accomplished over the year, as well as, I think Fabian at least, kind of like openly talks about everything he spent his money on.
Getting Omega wasted on our birthdays.
Yeah.
Scott, actually,
Yeah, what's up?
since you just came back from, your character came back from vacation just close to Solitude Outpost, you learn that Solitude Outpost is preparing for war if it comes down to it with Godric.
I'll inform the party of this.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
You said
It'll be
which one's preparing for war?
Solitude,
this-
this one.
This city, town over here,
Solitude
is
Post.
preparing for war in case it comes down to it, because they are aware that Godric has taken over the north.
Wait, Kane, you're from Solitude Outpost as well?
Yeah. Grew up on a small farm over there, and then I was a guard and moved up from there.
Well, that's crazy. I never seen you before.
Yeah, we live a little west of the lagoon.
Ah. Well,
Nice
I
little
feel like it should be
farm.
relatively easy to convince them that they should be preparing for war with Festa instead of Godric, but...
Right, that is what I was about to say. There isn't Fester closer to the south than Godric way up north? We should probably talk about Burnwire. I'd heard that they'd practically taken over the entire city. I can only imagine that he's thinking expansion.
I have heard that the people escaped, and frankly, I think it our civic duty as allies of Burnmire to make sure that we personally rescue them.
Henry wants to become a vampire.
Are there boats that we could use to get over there and ferry him back?
We had several ships that we brought over there, and we keep leaving them there as if they're disposable. There's
They are.
probably a whole ship graveyard of our boats.
They
Probably a few crewmen too.
I'm gonna be honest. If they weren't sold, they're definitely stolen by now.
Yep. But it's okay though,
So-
because guess what? He busts out his little magic word. He says, "I have teleport now."
And Nathan,
Welcome
Scott,
to the
anything
club.
catches your character's interests in terms of hooks and whatnot?
He's just gonna go along with the party. He doesn't have a
Okay.
problem with trying to rescue and avenge a whole city.
Nathan?
I think he's gone. Yes, his mouse
Nathan?
hasn't moved.
Oh God.
Anyway, we can move on.
Yeah. So how about this? We check out Solitude Outpost, the deal with them, then start making over burn my evacuated Festa infestation.
Oh, and where on this map is do we know Fessa's base? Is that near Devil's Claw?
I mean, okay, it's over here.
Oh, it's over here. Okay.
Oh,
So in that case, then should we also see if Murfall is the next target? Seems like that would be like the next place he'd go.
yeah, we should probably check it in.
Because weren't there people there that somebody knew from like a Blood Hunter guild or something? Or are they
Oh
different?
yeah, we did meet up with the Blood Hunters there.
I believe those people said they can handle themselves.
Well, but what I want to
But they
say is
also
we should
did
at
kind
least
of
reach
help
out
us.
to them.
Yeah, they also did kind of give us information. We kind of need to pay. Not to mention, if we have the Blood Hunters in our, in our pocket when it comes, owing us one, it's always a good. I mean, hey, it's always good having more allies. Oh,
Mm.
also, everyone, shut up. Wait, I need to bring back this unicorn.
We can get to that in a minute.
I've been waiting.
still
Are
be
you?
dead.
No,
It was
there
I
you
still
go.
hope
be
you
dead.
plan on letting me have a taste.
Oh my
Of the unicorn?
Of course, it's a
Right.
delicacy.
Henry, can you let me? Can you let me
That
keep
I
this?
will not abide.
Henry,
What the
I
fuck do you
understand.
mean, Nathan?
I didn't realize I was muted, so I was like talking, and then you said we'll move on while I was talking, and so I thought you were just like, I was like, wow, that was fucking mean.
No, Q mentioned you weren't moving your mouse, so we thought you were
It
AFK.
was me.
No, I was there. I was
Or yeah.
just muted. I didn't realize. Sorry.
All good. Henry, I understand your alignment. You please let us have this one.
I mean,
Pretty please.
it's already
Fine,
dead. I don't
but when
think it's
it-
gonna be
but when it
missing
dies-
blood.
When it dies again, I am tasting it.
And I will bring it back just for you, buddy.
All right, Morgan.
Yes, yes.
For resurrections, we use specific rules. I'm sure you're aware. And I will require you to make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier of +5.
Sick. Can I cheese it a bit and use Peerless Skill to give myself Bardic Inspiration as well?
Sure.
Sick. And 1. Go. Because it's now a D12. I'm so excited about that.
Oh,
Yeah. So now...
actually huge.
Oh, I will say my level spells. Fair warning, I won't be able to use teleport. I know, big sad, but, you know, unicorn, so...
Well, if we're gonna help the people of Burnmire, we need to take boats anyways.
True.
So,
He starts doing his thing, right? He brings out that fucking diamond, and he's like, I've been saving this bitch. He brings it up to the fucking horn, and you just, bah! I don't know, I don't remember the specific thing I do to cast Resurrection. Yeah. And then it's a D20
Isn't this just lotion?
plus...
plus the D12.
I'll roll the D12. Okay, something tells me I got that.
Yeah. So you know you casted it correctly, and you see, the magical essence going to the unicorn horn, but it doesn't resurrect, which only can mean one thing: it refuses to.
Oh.
Unicorn is probably in a much better place than this world, so why would it come back?
Well, I tried.
Does it reform at all, or is it just the horn sitting there?
It refuses to reform, and the horn is sitting there.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty powerful component you've got there, Fabian.
A golden tear comes to Sarah's eye.
Fabian just looks at it and he says, But I did everything. And he just looks at the horn.
Clearly it understands that it is not right to force it back to life, and it wants its horn to go to use bettering the world. It'll be better off in our hands than its.
But I did everything correct.
And that is why it rewards you by letting you have its horn.
The horn of a unicorn is one of the most precious things in all of the universe. And it not only is it all right with having passed one, but it trusted you to keep its horn.
Didn't we have its horn before? And
He starts
after?
bawling. He starts bawling.
I smack him in the back of the head. Shut up, I've almost got it.
He starts
That was
bawling.
that was a lot of magical energy. He's really just feeling it right now.
But I wanted best friend! But I wanted unicorn best friend! Ah! And he just starts wailing.
Right. So we're gonna need boats. I was thinking perhaps if we head down to Murfall, we could get some of them there, and check in on our friends.
Well, on our way to Morphball, we could also check out Solitude. Make sure we know where they stand.
Right. Because that's where we were heading first. So I was just thinking we could just take a ferry right across a little strip there.
Yes, it would
Right
be
here.
semi-faster, less dangerous. Especially since we have Henry with us now! And he puts his arm around Henry. He says, Henry!
I am withering away.
It's okay, I can heal you right back up. Fabian looks at him very intensely. You're never going to die. when
I
you're
know.
with me. I'm not letting you rest, motherfucker.
I will become immortal.
Alright, so heading to Solitude Outpost.
Yep.
Alright, let's see how many days that is.
No, we're taking a ferry. Gonna try to take a
Well,
Where?
bed.
Does Henry have teleport?
Oh, I thought you were taking a ferry from Solitude
Not
Outpost
prepared.
to Murfall.
Oh, if we're taking the salt, okay, never mind then. Yeah, travel on.
So don't we have horses?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do.
I
So traveling by land's faster. Okay, good.
All right.
Well, not
so
to
it'll
teleport,
take you.
but I mean, yeah.
It'll
if we're
take you
heading down, that's fine.
17 days to reach Solitude Outpost, and along the way, you come by a military checkpoint around this area. Um, they seem to require a toll of 15 gold each.
Who's military?
Solitude Outposts.
Uh,
I look at the two natives. Does this check out?
Fabian, like gets off his horse, still a little red-eyed. He walks up to him.
After 17
After-
days?
Yeah.
17 days?
Yeah.
He's been sobbing for
I'm sorry.
17
I'm
days.
sorry, but Fabian, literally, his whole childhood was just crushed immediately. He's
Henry
like,
just stares down in disgust from a horse, which is like a mangled, twisted face. It just looks like it's walked through the fog a few times. I've summoned Steed so I can make it look as tough as I want.
Fabian goes up to the god and he asks, do these charges go to people who are returning?
Returning from where?
No, returning to our home, natives, to Solitude. Because I do have identification if you need.
I mean,
It
hey,
says the charges are for everyone that passes through.
All right. What? Fabian does that hand thing where he interlocks his fingers and he says, "But I'm sure you could lower the price a bit, right? Just a teeny bit." Barn, look at us. We are no ne'er-do-wells. We are good people. We are coming here to sell things. Oh, you can.
My horse has an eye on its chin.
Don't pay
It
attention
looks
to that
at
horse.
the entire party as a whole. Judging by their appearances, they seem to be a band of adventurers, and he's able to recognize them because of these stories that were shared. Okay, I think, you know what, for you guys, I think we can do 5 each, but
Hey,
we still have to manage an army.
attaboy.
Where does the money go?
He taps
Where does
on
money
the
go?
shoulder.
What's that?
Where does the money go?
You ask him?
Yeah.
He says to the war effort for defense. Alright, so we
Holy
have
Um,
5
for-
gold each. If one of you guys wants to knock it off themselves, go ahead.
I'm just.
I say I'll pay the full 15 for everybody.
Oh, shit. Okay.
15, 25 you mean?
What was the toll? You said 15, right?
5
No,
each.
5 each.
No. I said I'll pay the full toll without the discount.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
it was 15 per person
If that's what they're
Yes.
charging everybody, why should we be any different?
because we're
Because I said.
I hand
we're
him, as soon as you say that, I hand him 5 and just walk through.
Kane will join in on that.
I am different because I am better.
I like to think that, but also Sarah still pays for you.
Yeah, I will. that is funny though. You can pay the 5 and I'll pay the 10.
Alright.
I just wanted to take a quick look at their uniforms. I don't see like any blood or stab marks or anything on them.
No, I mean, it's a bit dirty because of the mud or
Okay.
dust, but aside from that, it looks clean. They're wearing a blue and green kind of blue and green colors, stripes
Okay.
underneath their armor.
But it doesn't look like a group of bandits that killed some soldiers, took their uniforms, and are trying to jump a bunch of people on the road.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Okay. So then I'll pay for everybody.
Yeah,
Alright.
they got that drip on. Don't worry.
At least from
So-
initial view, but if you want to roll insight, go ahead.
Sure. No. Yeah, I'm
Damn.
just paying. So I believe it's. Is it?
Actually, it's
55?
Fessa in disguise.
It's Festa.
Oh, fuck.
Get him! Get
He's
him!
bald, isn't he?
I cast 8th level fire.
What happened while I was gone?
The god is Festa!
Festa.
The god is Festa in disguise!
What?
Kill
Get him!
him! Kill them all! Shoot him in the mouth!
All right. So yeah, pay the gold. Move on.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, and then
Unfortunately.
in Solitude Outpost, some of you are native to this town. I don't know if you want to do anything special or just move to Morphal as fast as you can because there's something going on there. Maybe.
Boy, you know I do. Fabian turns to the group and he says, "Before we continue on our journey, I want you guys to see where I grew up."
I thought you were a slave.
Kane guesses.
Homeboy, just because someone's a slave doesn't mean they don't sleep somewhere.
Hold on. Kane gets excited. We're guessing now. All right, hold on. What'd you do here? What were you doing?
I was I worked for a business that dealt in selling the
Human
body.
property.
At the moment you say that, Kane gets a frown on his face and points over to the fish. What was it called again?
The Lokatha something.
The
Lustful Lokatha.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he points over there.
Yep.
He lets a.
To be fair, I didn't really choose it. You know, still was a slave, but
Slavery is slavery.
Yep.
I get you.
I have to admit
slaves
though,
left there?
the mistress there, the head honcho, she was very nice. She treated us.
She was
like
actually
actual...
pretty good for a slave owner. You know?
Yeah, she treated us like actual people. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
It was great.
Are there any slaves still there?
Well, that's why we're here. Let me show you
I
my
thought we were
home.
here to get information.
That too, but I also kind of
We
want to
kinda
show you my
liberated some slaves.
my college as well as my workplace. If you want to skip over the workplace, that's completely understandable.
Okay, so these areas, or this town in general, is kind of ruled by a magical university. It doesn't only teach bards, but it teaches other types of, let's call them classes for now. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
I wonder. Anyway, Fabian, you did graduate from this university, and you did pay your freedom out, I guess. Right?
With a discount.
Yep. And as you show around the group, you find that the headmaster of the university has changed. And the mistress of the Lokatha doesn't seem to be there. It's actually shut down.
You know, that's actually... He turns to the group and says, you know what, I was kind of expecting that. Damn. Everything is so changed now.
It's been a few years, yes.
Oh well.
It has been...
Unfortunate circumstance.
Not really.
It has been 6 in-game years.
Don't get me wrong, nostalgia isn't like, you know, I'm sure it kind of puts a filter on it, but I wasn't blinded by nostalgia. This place was hell. But
if you remember, the place was in a cave, kind of. And now the windows and the doors are all sealed shut with wooden boards. It seems that it hasn't been visited in a long time. There are some signs of breaking in, but aside from that, nothing.
can I ask around to see if they know what happened to them?
Sure. Roll me investigation.
Yeah. Ah.
You're able to determine some information, but might not be enough to completely fill out a story. You're able to discern that the mistress has been murdered by one of the workers after some trouble brewed.
He nods. He's tense. Oh, she was quite Maybe she changed. Who knows? Don't care though.
Anything else you would like to do?
Well, I guess now that we've taken a trip down to Nostalgia Lane, quite disappointing, I have to admit, but not devastating. Guess we'll continue on to the leadership. The air.
All right. You can meet up with some of the teachers and mages of the university, but it seems that the headmaster is not available to speak right now. Are there any specific questions you would like to ask these teachers you're able to meet up with?
Yeah. Do you guys have any?
Now's
I
your
would
time.
just ask if they know anything about. Wait, these are mages?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask first off if any of them can read my book, and I'm gonna show them my spell book.
Most of
See if-
them, most of them say they don't know how to read your spell book. One of them seems suspicious and immediately just kind of nods along with you as you pull out the book and then fucks off somewhere. You don't see where though.
Worth it to brag to what is likely a public school.
Have any of you been employed in the defense of the city? Have any
A
of
community
you
college.
have any of you been employed in defense of the city? Whether as diviners or creating wards or the such?
Scott.
Huh? What?
Oh, I thought I was asking the
Oh.
Yeah, he was asking something. I don't know. I didn't even
teachers,
ask
right?
anybody.
Alright. So your question is if they've been hired to participate in this defense?
Yeah, because if so, I was gonna ask them like
They're all
Are they-
required to.
okay, so like, what are they defending from? Do they think Fest is gonna be attacking, or do they think Godric would go all the way down?
They believe that both of them could potentially attack, but they fear that Godric would be the sooner event.
Oh, really? Do they have any new information about the movements of either of them?
Aside from what you know, because that's how I'm saying you gathered knowledge, no.
I guess
Yeah.
I'd have another question for them that's not condescending. Is would they happen to have heard any word on where the survivors from Burnmire went?
One of them. Sorry, roll me investigation first.
I think I'm good at that one.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, even without proficiency, it's a respectable +7. That's a 25.
All right, you're able to find one mage that did come from Burnmire, and they say that during the whole event, the whole conquest of Festa, most of the people left before Festa's forces arrived because they were already aware of it with some scouts, and they moved sort of to the northeast, but the mage was able to teleport themselves out of there, so they're not sure where exactly the people went. They will suggest looking for tracks because they were on foot.
Very helpful, thank you. I plan to go rescue them all.
One last thing. Before we leave, Fabian's gonna write down. Fabian was here. Holds it up, and then he hands it to the one of the mages. Is odd, and he hands it to him.
They're like, what am I gonna do with this?
Honey, you could probably get that for so much money. I'm famous now. and then he walks off.
I
think it
understand,
usually
sir.
goes
I
the
have
other
to live
way,
with him.
Sorry, what'd you say, Gumlet?
I think it usually goes the other way. People ask for your signature.
Not
Not
with
in this case,
Fabian.
not in this
Fabian's
case.
doing
Not
his
with Fabian.
charity.
They're just playing hard to get.
Yeah, I know they want it, bro. Come on.
They don't need to embarrass themselves by asking. He's very
They're-
charitable like that.
I am very
They're
charitable.
practically
Very
begging
humble too.
for it.
They
just
ask if you
don't
could
wanna
get your
say it.
signature as well.
Who, me?
No, Fabian.
Oh shit. Fabian genuinely surprised. Yeah, sure.
Some forgery is about to ensue. All right.
Honey, Fabian
watch
writes in
him type
chicken
that.
scratched.
I watch him write that out, and my proficiency with forgery kits is just whirring in my head. Like, money, you say?
Besides, Fabian doesn't really do letters. He's more of like a verbal guy.
Wait, anything anyone else wants to do here? Nathan, Hunter, Scott?
I
My
don't
brother's
think
wandering
so.
around.
Okay.
What about you, Kate?
No, as long.
No, just get a ferry to Murphle. I think it seems like they're setting up defenses and minding their own business.
Very reasonable. Honestly, I feel like they're doing the same thing we would.
Yeah. I mean, they're not picking a side. I'll ask them if there's anything that they need that maybe we could help or get Vinegate to help with. Because it would be better that they allied with us than they ally with Festa if like they're hurting for something.
They ask you what do you mean by ally with you?
Requiem. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, trade partners or just favors.
I'm the
become friendly.
greatest wizard this land has ever known. You should be honored to work with me.
It's
They
always,
say they'd be they'd be glad
diplomacy.
to have diplomatic relations with Vinegate.
Great.
I'll tell.
They sound like
I'll tell.
And they say they'll notify the headmaster later.
I'll tell Reginald, since Reginald still.
Thank you for reminding me. Holy shit, how did I forget? Reginald is actually at Vinegate, and him, along with that bug guy, did manage to bring back the
Holy shit.
the golem
The
thing.
construct. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
But
Easy.
Let's
it's not
fucking
working.
go.
It took them a long while to lug this thing. It's a whole ass journey for them, considering how big and heavy it was. And, you need
that
these
was
super slow.
that was their level 3 to 15 adventure.
Yep. But now it's finally at Vinegate, although it is not working.
Okay, but at
That's
least it's
for
there.
later to figure out, though.
I'm sure Henry will figure it out.
Oh yeah, for sure. But thank you. I also completely forgot about that. But yeah, he does let Reginald know. He says, "Hey, Reginald, you're like the only one that I have a sending stone." Actually, I just realized I can't just do a whole ass conversation. Hi.
Bye.
No. Hi. Solitude wants.
Up to you.
Let's see.
25.
Solitude. Solitude. No, I can just say Solitude. No, Solitude Outpost
Someone want to help?
wants to open diplomatic relation
It's words,
If
not syllables.
Vinegate. I know. I caught
No, the
myself.
diplomatic became multiple words now.
Yeah, diplomatic relations that government. No. Thank you.
Okay.
Of.
And he could respond. And he can...
He says, "Are you being held hostage?"
No, I am not.
You cannot respond.
I know. God.
Are you being held hostage? And then he just waits, no answer. Dear God.
Just not at all knowing the concept of sending.
Quickly!
On if
everybody,
you're
we're
not held
matching-
hostage.
We're matching a search and rescue.
All right. Yeah. So a ferry from Saltude Outpost to Murfall, because again, waters are dangerous here. It's gonna cost a fair bit.
I could talk to the ferryman and explain to him the powers Henry has and how his increase in price is meaningless in this situation.
You mean the one you already have a sending stone?
Oh, is that our captain? Yay!
Wait,
What do you mean? What? Open your inventory and look. Sending stone black.
oh, Murfall Sailor.
Yay!
Oh shit.
We already have a guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just like, come get us, bitch.
You'll pick us up.
Oh.
I guess he'll come pick us up and then we can negotiate price. Damn.
Yeah, no. We'll wait for him to get here and be like, hey man, you're all the way over here. Let's say we do this lower price, and you don't want to turn around and get nothing, right?
Yeah.
Skimp him. He's like, why?
No, I'll just be like, you can lower a couple of gold pieces down since the venture back is going to be relatively easy with Henry here.
All right.
Because we're gonna need to buy or at least rent boats in Murfall to get the rescue.
One
right?
second.
Yeah.
It takes a day for him to arrive in Saltude Outpost, and as he arrives, he increases the price for you guys. his justification is because now you're kind of famous and whatnot, so you should be more generous with it, you know.
I
Bobby
once
looks-
turned
What is he
5
asking
men catch over 5 gold.
What are they asking for?
Fabian lowers Henry's hand.
He asks, "Where exactly are you headed?"
Oh, back to Murfall.
He says, "For that 120."
I start raising my hand again.
He lowers the hand again. He says, I got this, I got this. Friend, I understand. Very much so. But, counterpoint, if you don't lower this by 20 gold, I cannot keep my friend here, Henry. And I'm saying this not as a threat, but mostly because I can't really reason with him without you being lenient in some way. He won't move the fog, and we all have a chance of mutating.
Fog loves me.
Roll persuasion.
Thank you. Good old persuasion, the thing I use every 10 sessions. I love it. Yeah!
He finds your demands reasonable and will lower it to 70 gold.
Oh, shit. I mean, 70 gold's cool,
I
too. Thanks. He pays out of his pocket. Might as well.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Um,
And you arrive in Murfall in the same day. By boat, it's gonna be fast, so, but it will be
On
night.
on the boat, I'll take out the weapon that I got from Ulfric, the Willbreaker. And I can just kind of explain what it does. It's basically it looks kind of like a rapier or like a long sword, a finesse weapon, and you can like stab it to expend a bunch of charges and deal a bunch of extra poison damage. I personally think it should probably go to Henry.
I can assure
Not
you I will not
happening.
set within 300 feet of an enemy.
No, right. My thought process.
Henry cannot attune to it.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. You're right. Actually, it has to be an alchemist, investigator, fighter, ranger, magus, warden, warlord, or rogue,
Damn.
or swords, bars, or ward cleric.
So there's no specification for white? I might have a guy.
I
I
does
will not
say
set
anything
within
about
touching
undead
range
summons.
of an enemy.
Well then, seems that we have a sword that has no use.
We could sell it.
We can give it to Arxis. Arxis is a ranger.
I am.
But
Do you
Arxis
want
also
it?
has like, oh wait, no, you have one attunement slot. Never mind.
I do.
The only reason I wouldn't take it personally is because it takes attunement, and I have 3 things I like being attuned to. I mean, if you have one available, you can take it.
I do for sure. Yeah. All right. I mean, free
Gumla,
stuff. Free stuff's free stuff.
Yeah.
when this was created, was did you intentionally leave out whatever Scott is, or is that just an oversight? Like, would Scott be able to attune to it?
I'm a warden. I
What?
can't
Yeah.
attune to it. I have no use for a fucking finesse weapon. I just
Oh,
paid
it's
20 grand
finesse.
on a spear.
I forgot you got a spear. I was sitting here thinking, oh, Scott doesn't have a magic
Hmm.
weapon yet.
I just
That's
spent
so
all of my
funny.
earthly
No,
possessions to
exactly.
get that.
The first person I was thinking was Scott, but I did see that he got the magic spear, so that's why I changed it. Although finesse weapons can be strength or dex, so you can use your strength mod.
Yeah, it doesn't. To be fair though, I think it's best suited for.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sure. I just wanted to distribute that before we got there.
All right.
Yeah. I actually have something to do. All right. I'll tune to this right now.
Okay. Arriving at Murfall, and your goal is just to use it as a shortcut to the Burn Mine, right?
And to see
we
if there's any
also-
survivors.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there have been any refugees that have made it to Murfall. But as you're searching the city, the blood hunters contact you again, saying that you'll need to meet up in secret soon.
Fabian tells him that we aren't going to stay in Murfault for too long.
So like tonight?
So like tonight? Yeah.
They say come back as soon as you're done with what you're doing.
I really have no guarantee how long that's going to be. But
Don't
I
tell
will.
them that. Tell them we'll do it.
We'll do it. We'll do it. For sure. Yeah.
If we can get a message back to them, I would ask them to just keep an eye on Fessa's movements because I think they could be targeted next.
They say that doesn't matter right now. What matters is communicating with you guys away from the prying eyes that are watching you as you speak right now.
Do you have a sending stone?
He says that they say that wouldn't work.
Fuck. Scrying mirror.
I say, will those eyes no longer be watching when we return?
Not quite, they say.
How long do we need to stay to meet up with you? If we were to stay here.
A few days, they say. They have a certain method of staying secret.
Respectable, honestly. I have no idea how to
Arxis.
stay secret. I'm a bard.
I can
Oh.
tell.
You would know that what they're mentioning or talking about is how they enter their dreams and are able to communicate with each other through their dreams.
Do we need to be nearby for that?
Well, they I don't assume Arxis mentions this as it's happening, so I'm gonna ignore that question in character.
No,
Right.
I'm sorry. The
Yeah.
voice might have confused you. I was asking over the. Do we have to be right next to them for that?
Yeah, so for that thing, that's not a spell. It's a ritual that they conduct.
About the blood hunters.
Yep.
I'd offer to meet privately because one of my items makes me immune to pretty much any divination magic that tries to look at me. And nothing can read my thought. So if it is something that's urgent, I could maybe meet with them privately.
They say that could work. But again, that the blood hunters communicate through their dreams, so they'd have to gather you'd have to gather them in one place.
Okay. We'll do that when we return then.
All right. Okay. So I need to make a mental note. Not burn my
Merfall.
Merfall.
Yeah, it
Do we
would
have any
take
idea
extra
where the
time if you
refugees
wanna do
might
that.
be? If we're gonna try to rescue them, do we have any idea where the refugees or anything else would be?
They were
Supposedly,
northeast, I think he said.
anything northeast, so
So around here.
like that.
Oh, maybe going
basically.
up to Windy Village.
Yeah. So we'd have to both check the sleep bug.
How would
I'm
they have
down
gotten to
for
the
that.
Sleeping Berg?
They had boats. The guy there was loaded. He just
Oh,
had
you think
magic
they
items.
went around?
Probably.
You
He
think
just
they
had
went
like
around?
magic items decorating his walls. He was so rich.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
a
I can
little
work.
handsome. I
Good
have
magic
to admit.
items.
Can we rent boats then?
You have a boat you can rent if you want to.
I'm
How
gonna
long
same
just
guy.
buy a
gonna
whole ass
take?
boat though.
So that's 7. 4.
Oh, are you going straight to the villages instead of Burnmire?
Well, we'd be going to Sleeping Berg first, right?
Yeah, I think it's probably safer to check out the places that they could be going first instead of the places that they left.
Yeah.
Especially
this
since
is-
Festa did kind of like
And I'm not really in a condition to raid a village.
We'll have to take a long rest on
Alright.
the boat, I guess, or
So the boat will move. I believe it's like 2 or 3 squares every day. So, yeah, 3 days. Not enough for a long rest, though. Are you hiring a boat? Or okay. In that case, because you're journeying a bit far, and because the waters again are dangerous, they're going to demand 300 gold.
that. I'm not even gonna negotiate with that one. It's a long trip. I'm fine with it.
wait, because they know that we're not just going to Sleeping Berg and back. We're gonna go there and then all the way around, but maybe to Burnmire if we have to.
All right, you pay.
Mm-hmm.
They want the payment in advance.
300, right?
Yep.
Okay, I want someone to split with me this time.
I can give you the rest of whatever I have. I have
Generosity has run out.
194.
194. I'll take the 100.
All right. If you want the rest, you can have it. I can do less of shit. I already
Ah.
have what I want.
No.
Nice.
I don't like change. I'm not good with math, you see. I'm more of like a specializes in magic.
Okay. Yeah. So the trip to the Sleeping Berg is somewhat safe with Henry being around with you guys, but it seems that the fog doesn't even roll in on you guys, or it hasn't at least.
Oh, so
Not that
they're
it's
kind of
true.
like shifting the fog all the way towards the happening.
What?
I remember when Festa started getting a lot more of the fog started really. That mean he like kind of like shifted the fog that was around this area.
You don't know. But what you can tell is that you've been lucky so far with the fog not moving in on you guys. Alright, at the Sleeping Berg, it's as Q described it, a village with this rich guy and weird architecture. I think that's how we can put it.
Sus locale.
Anyway, it seems that a few refugees have made it to the Sleeping Berg, but you can count them on 2 hands.
Well, I mean, I'll just try to ask him what happened. Do you know where the others are?
They are very willing to tell you, since they recognize you, or not you specifically, but the party as a whole. They say that the rest have went into the undead bog. This group in particular, the one you're talking to, refused to go into the undead bog because they were suspicious. They were scared of the
Yeah,
area.
why would they go there?
Maybe
Your
they caught,
leader,
Maybe they caught wind that we cleared the place.
Yes,
Your
that's
leader,
what
I
they
assume,
describe,
was-
and then they also describe that some of their scouts, as they were traveling, they sent some scouts. Some of their scouts discovered some safe-ish area in the Undead Bog they could use to hide out.
No.
could you mark it on our map for us? We're trying to help everybody get to safety, and the bog is hardly a place to live.
They couldn't mark it on your map. They don't know.
Do you have a general vicinity? Like, would you be able to circle like a section of the bog? Because the bog is a very big location.
I'd say 2 days of traveling. Five-ish around of a
It
time of
seems-
radius.
It seems these commoners weren't really. They weren't in the ranks that would be given this information.
That's understandable.
That is a shame.
What happened to Burnmoyer? What happened with Festa?
They don't know what happened with Burnmeyer. They left before Festa's army arrived.
Smart men.
So you knew it was coming.
Yes, some scouts reported.
Hmm.
They say they have some patrols that go around close to the city, and they can quickly report if anything happens.
Do you know do you know how many remain in the city?
When they left, a fair bit remained. Around maybe 100 to 400 people remained, but they left
So-
early as well.
So how many are in the Undead Bog? And is that where everyone went, or did any of them head further north?
Some people were also hesitant to go to the Undead Bog, so they decided to go elsewhere. Some went to the Damned Village to the south, others to the Windy Village over here, to the west of the Sleeping Bird. But most followed the leader into the Undead Bog.
All right, we best get out of here. We're on a time crunch.
The bog.
Fabian writes down in his paper and then he folds it. Fabian was here. He hands it to one of them. My God.
I whisper to Fabian, they went to the undead bog because their leader's undead.
Oh.
He can't fool
We
us.
solved the Misty Peninsula, guys.
Oh my goodness. You smart devil. Oh.
Oh, to the bog, Starlight.
Oh. Okay. We tell our ferryman that
Yeah,
we're
to
no
the bog.
longer traveling towards Windy Village, but instead we're gonna head to the Undead Bog.
Just drop
I'm
us
sure
off on
that's gonna
shore.
be excellent news for him.
All right, so where are you going?
To the Undead Bog.
Straight. Okay, straight to there.
Yeah, just drop us off on the shore. I
And-
think
and-
what's likely the best bet is to head straight to the Colts X headquarters.
They're like, they gotta
don't think we-
return now. And they wanted some extra payment, just 50 extra.
I'll turn them in. I'll say that they can take a day to rest, but starting on the second day, they need to keep the boat prepared to leave at a moment's notice.
All right. But that's still gonna cost you the 50.
I thought
Yeah.
we paid the 300
we
for
paid
the
for
round
this
trip
trip.
to.
You want them to stay.
Oh.
Yeah, but now we're making them stay outside of a dock and everything too. They're just sitting there on the shore.
Man, you.
They could just drop us off at the shore. And
No,
just leave.
no.
Because we need the boat to get the rest of the
Yeah.
people out.
Also, I don't want to have to walk through potential Festa lands. So.
I'll just give
Yeah.
them the 94 just for hazard pay.
Okay.
You remember his generosity when we come back here. If there's a third fee,
I'm going to murder him.
so
cleanly.
help me. If there is a third fee, we will pay with your blood.
Yeah. Literally, I'll say to them.
They say if you were lost in the middle of the sea, they'd come and rescue you for that.
Aren't there like 5 undead people like with us?
I'm not undead yet.
Yeah, and
No, but didn't you
my two
animate
whites.
like? Yeah, so I'd say that clearly they know that we're powerful in the matters of necromancy. If they ask for a third fee, we can just kill them, raise their bodies, and force them to serve
And
us in
make
the
yeah,
afterlife.
we can make.
Holy
So
fucking
you should-
shit!
Undead.
So you
Why
should
is the
choose-
paladin suggesting this?
So you should choose the more delightful of lives after this.
Fabian turns around and looks at Sarah, completely mortified.
Henry's giving 2 thumbs up.
But you keep that 94 and have a good day.
Fabian, like, he closes the
I
ears
head
of
into
his
the bog.
boys. He's like, don't listen to her.
God damn.
I-
Alright.
Who's the lowest intelligence of the group?
Probably me. No, I'm a smart guy.
I
No,
think
it's
I'm
Like
Kane.
a god.
I tap
What?
Kane on the shoulder and show him the Enigma square circle I have just to mess with him. Ooh, comprehend this.
He starts just having an
Kane starts
actual
huddling in a
fucking.
corner. Yeah, he's having a panic attack right now. He's screaming. He's just that over and over again. Top of his
Bro
lungs.
just starts
just
spasming, foaming out of the
screaming.
mouth.
He's gone feral after he's seen this square circle.
That'll tide me over for the lack of blood.
Also, Ark says, high five, we're matching intelligence.
Hell yeah.
He just showed some fucking country bumpkin some item beyond his comprehension.
God. Like that video where you show the medieval serf a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, you give like a medieval peasant a monster and you watch him fucking keel over and die. It's the same thing happening here.
God. All right.
It probably would just make their heart explode.
To the undead
Didn't have enough
bog.
cruelty lately. He needed that. To the bog.
Alright. The undead bog will take another day's journey. But you do arrive there, and the coast seems clear for now from a distance. You still need to use one of the small boats to reach the undead bog, or you can swim there if you want to.
I'm not
Plate
swimming
armor
in
and
anything
not
called
to
the
swim.
undead bog.
Oh no, we just swim from the sea to the bog, like to the shore to go walk to the bog. I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't Henry have some kind of spell that makes a bridge?
That is a good question. Let me take a quick look and see if I have it prepared. Yep, Dark Path. It's a 50 feet long, though.
Ooh.
So I don't
Fine.
think it'll help.
Fabian casts minor illusion of a bridge. He says, I made one.
All right.
Delightful.
To the boats. Row, men, row.
Alright. They take you to the shore. It's quite rocky here, so you need to kind of climb your way up a bit until you reach an area where you can finally walk to the undead bog.
Things I'm glad I have the flesh hook.
Climbing is going to be pretty simple because you all have the supplies for it, I assume. Or you can at least share the supplies for it.
Yeah.
No
I'm
need to
still
go
Yeah.
my
there.
grappling hook.
The undead bog itself now lies in front of you. It's a dense forest. It's stinky. The trees are kind of pretty large and what's the word when it sorry, when it goes like droops. There we go. Kind of droopy, the trees.
Oh, like a.
Like weeping willows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What is this diagram here? Why is there an L shape?
Oh, it's the range
That was a
of where
path
the.
we were taking, I think.
No, it was the ranges to where the refugees might have gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, gang. Should we split
head-
up? God.
No. Not until I fix my frailty. Then we can
Not-
split up all you like.
Not
Just
until I
don't
accidentally
bang it
waste
for
all of
me,
our
it'll be
torches first.
fine.
Who wants to explain to me how you're trying to find the people?
I would like
Mm,
to
got it.
suggest we start at what was the cult's base, because it's the only building I believe we know of there, and it's been cleared out. We killed everything there, and there was a temple there. So
guess
if
a good
they're gonna
idea.
go hide, that's probably a really good place to do
Wait,
it.
the spider temple? Which temple?
No, the cult that we just wiped out in the bog.
Oh,
I
It's
think
okay,
it
different.
okay.
turned. I mean, it did. I mean, I think it turned into the Spider Temple, but even still, a whole group of town guards and however many decently powerful casters that guy had in his court, I'm sure could handle a couple of spiders.
I'm not sure
We
that's all
only
that was
didn't
in
do it
there.
because we were wounded.
I don't know. Those were worshipping spiders. They
Yeah, we don't really know how strong they were because we were so good at avoiding them.
Bobby
Yeah,
starts
but at the same time, we would have just braved it if we weren't so badly wounded.
Bobby just starts shivering every time someone mentions a spider.
I say we check that first, and if there's nobody there, we'll draw plans from there. But at least we'll have shelter at that point.
Damn.
Would you like
And I
to?
guarantee I can burn a spider to death.
It's the best plan that we have, honestly. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make your way to the undead bog. Roll me navigation if you have it.
Navigation? You mean survival?
No, navigation if you have it, or survival if you want to as well.
I'm gonna roll
What is
survival. Could I get
The tool.
Oh, navigate. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. So I'm gonna do survival. Do I have any bonuses? Because the last time we were here,
Bonus?
I used a. No, I'm just seeing if I could get one. Why not if I have one?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because I can give you Bardic Inspiration. Not needed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Didn't I get a bonus last time we were here for navigating around?
I think so.
Yeah.
What
He
was
had
it
gone
again?
in
Was it
before.
an
I would not
advantage
know.
or was it?
I would not know.
I'll, we'll just say it's advantage for the sake of not taking a whole lot of time. Is that fair?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well,
I
fucking
guess you too
clueless.
need Bardic Inspiration.
The country bumpkin
Yeah, slap
doesn't
that
know
on
me.
there.
Before Gumla describes what happens, I say, bitch ass!
As you gone.
Bardic Inspiration. D12.
D12.
You got this, Kane. You got this.
Hey,
Kane.
That is
Oh,
a
you roll it.
solid.
Yeah,
At-
regardless, that's 23 or 20.
All right. It takes you a day to find the temple because the bog itself is quite big. As you're navigating, you do find traces of people being there, specifically their trash and whatever they left behind that they didn't need anymore.
That's
Shit.
how you know they're city folk.
And it all leads to the temple. Yes.
Good call.
There doesn't seem to be dead people outside the temple at all, but you can head in there to find out what's going on.
Well, we all prepared now, so for sure.
Okay. Yeah, as you head into the temple, the path to your left and the right both seem to be cleared. If you remember, the right path had a bunch of cobwebs blocking it.
Yes.
Now there are no longer any cobwebs.
You know it's gonna be fast when Gumla doesn't break out the battle map.
We should be announcing ourselves.
I
as well, so that
remember
way
the
they
battle
don't,
map exactly. I don't need it. Go on.
We
Sorry.
should be announcing ourselves. That way they don't think that we're here to harm them.
Oh, say
Good
less.
point.
Fabian starts
Hark!
doing.
Henry has arrived.
Fabian starts just absolutely going ham on the lute, playing the instrumental version of The Adventures of Requiem.
Henry's voice echoes throughout the chambers, and then followed by the echoes of Fabian's playing. But you're met with only the sounds coming back to you, and no one else.
Shit. Well,
What was his name? Call him out by name and it might get their attention.
Fabian
They
calls
might
him
be
out by
hiding.
name.
No one remembers his name, right?
Over the table, I don't. And honestly,
I do not.
Now that I think about it, I might need to do a history check here.
I don't think I've ever met him.
I think, I mean, it should be relatively easy for
You know what? Roll
Fabian
me
to
history.
remember.
Roll me history.
Yeah.
You've met quite a few folk. Let's see if you remember this one.
All I know is he was a bit handsome.
All right. Yeah, the DC was 10. So,
Let's go.
God.
I had to look this up, by the way.
Even God forgot.
All right, don't call me that. But moving on. So his name is Darrow Mecca.
I never would have remembered
Darrow
Darrow.
Mecca.
No, nothing.
Fabian leans in towards Henry. If all else fails, we can't always just extract his blood and just put it in your veins and see what happens.
That is a very good point, and we have a doctor who I know will do it for us.
Is that
Hell,
how
you-
it works?
Hell, you give me the instruments, I'll do it. Fabian says, we should look around to just confirm.
Search for clues, look for anything that might indicate they've left.
I'll pop a divine sense or two, see if there's anything infernal going on around here.
Or undead,
Or
since
undead.
he is a vampire.
No, nothing. Nothing appears. The dungeon seems unusually silent. Even the spiders you've seen once have been slain, it seems.
Well,
Is the treasure still there?
No, it's been ransacked.
I'm looking through my spell book real quick. Hold on.
You could actually roll me investigation to look for maybe things that you guys wouldn't have found.
Could I get some help?
Yeah.
What's your
Especially
investigation?
Andrew,
Because
Andrew will help.
4.
No,
Mine
we're
is
not,
plus
we're not fucking
10.
metagaming this. Fabian, we're not
Sorry,
doing
sorry,
that.
you're
I
right.
have proficiency. I could provide advantage,
Um,
assuming that's how it works.
Fabian asks in game, "Can I get some help looking for the leftover treasure,
Yeah,
if there is any?"
for sure. I'll help him
Yeah.
take a look through.
Okay.
Look for footprints and such.
17.
What do I
Uh,
roll?
Nothing.
Oh, help. Sorry, I'm so dumb.
You're not able to find any treasures or anything like that, but you are able to find some documents scattered around.
Might as well. Aguma, you better be lucky you got me.
Like old documents from the cult, or like documents from the.
As you start scanning through them, yes, it seems that they are from the cult.
Anything of interest?
I'm looking.
Okay. We're gonna keep the same investigation roll. As you read through the documents, you're able to tell that. Sorry, I have notes on this. Let me just look at them. You're able to tell that these notes are from before the spiders were here, and it seems that the cult's deal with Festa is mentioned in some of these documents.
Oh shit.
They had plans of moving their headquarters to Vinegate. At least until you guys stop them.
Damn.
Useless.
Well. Fabian, a true patron. He starts spreading the information around to it. Here you go.
Is there
Useless documents. Take them.
any clues as to where the survivors went after this?
Well, in the orphanage, isn't there that levered down?
I don't think that was
Continuing
real.
deeper into the dungeon, you find a place where Arxis decided to barely touch on.
Thank goodness for that. That was giving boss fight vibes.
It was. It really was.
As you look over there, you find that it's actually a balcony that overlooks a sheer drop down below. You do not see what is underneath you. It seems that it probably goes there for maybe miles.
Very
and
dark.
there are multiple pieces of rope that are dangling from the balcony and onto the wall, and it seems that each piece of rope only kind of extends up to 50 to 200 feet, and then it leads to another piece of rope that's attached to the wall, and so on.
Oh, for
cascading
God's
downwards.
sake!
God fucking damn it. I'm
Let's
not
go,
afraid of
man.
heights, but I'm afraid of dying sometimes. This is one of those times.
This cavern is massive. It seems It's too dark to make out how big it is, though.
Oh, by the way, I would like to mention now, while we were doing the pregame stuff, talking about it happened, I did go ahead and look through my polymorpher, and I actually did find something. This is up to you if I can do this, but it's from Atlas.
No, it's not. It's not okay then.
Oh?
Only monster manual.
Oh, only Monster Man. Damn. I was just gonna say I can turn into a space whale. Ah! God damn it!
Yeah, that's why you go only Monster Manual.
Let's go. Let's start climbing down, fellas.
That is precisely why you only go Monster Manual.
Space whale.
And if only one of us had Featherfall.
Do you not?
No,
Damn.
I don't.
I don't
Okay,
either.
that's
And
kinda
like the
smart.
main
That's-
spellcasters.
That's one of the first spells I would pick, honestly.
I can grow wings, so I'm gonna just try to climb down. But if I fall, then I can just do that.
Wait, doesn't Arxus have a way to fly, or am I mistaken?
No, I don't think Oxus does.
Well,
I think he has a way of going real fast. That's it.
I can teleport and I can move really fast and I can shoot really good.
guys, hear me out. Ready your teleport, and just before you hit the ground, teleport to the ground.
MLG
So-
water bucket.
Does
Fabian
it
gets an
cancel
idea.
momentum? Is that how it
If
works?
it
It
cancels
Don't actually try it.
momentum-
Don't actually try it.
Yeah, if it cancels momentum, I'll just wait and Misty Step at the last second. But I don't think teleporting cancels momentum.
No, it
At
does
least one wizard had to die horribly for us to figure out that didn't work.
Maybe you're the
Just think
first to
about
try.
that.
Fabian, clearly readying his dimension door, says, "Guys, I have an idea."
Somebody for sure had to have tried that.
Alright,
I
but-
So
don't think
I do have a genuine question.
Yeah.
If I were to cast a demiplane so that we could all enter my pocket dimension on something that was not stable, like just on a loose rock or like a statue or something, and we knock that in while we're in the demiplane, would we be able to walk out of the door after the statue shatters, or would that lock
Right.
us in the pocket dimension?
Sorry, what?
He's asking
So-
if he can
Demiplane?
cheese the fall by going into a demiplane,
Well,
having the door fall all the way down, and then coming back out.
I thought of a
Yeah.
better cheese. If we're gonna take a long-ish rest soon, I mean, we have a guy who can definitely survive any amount of damage he takes.
Oh, I see where you're going. What, so you're just gonna ride me like a surfboard and fucking fall?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure
have a
we
shield,
would
okay?
still.
You have a shield. You have a surfboard shield.
I'm pretty sure we still would die, but it's funny.
Well, no, I'm just saying we send him down there. He's sending stones us up what's up there, you know? No risk to anyone at all.
I think we gotta try it. I think we gotta climb down there if we want to find these people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to-
I can try to climb down.
Can I use that
But-
athletics to try to climb down?
Actually, you don't need to roll to climb down.
Oh,
Commoners
Oh.
did it, so can you.
why were we trying to find a way to? Okay.
Because I'm afraid of
'Cause it was-
heights. Okay.
Yeah, Fabian got spooked.
I got
I thought
spooks
that
a
you
little.
said there was like.
Henry just starts climbing.
I can't believe none of us have Featherfall. That's crazy.
I'm going to I'm
not
gonna
on-
buy
not
a
on the
scroll
spell
of it
list.
and learn it next chance I get, because I'm kind of surprised I don't.
It is
Alright.
not on my spell list, unfortunately.
It does
I-
take you a ridiculously long time to get down, though. A few hours.
Comedic in. Or even.
I wouldn't say
A
so.
few hours. Damn. At this
Long.
point, is there like negative
are you-
light?
I would like to say we're like an hour and 30 minutes in, and Fabian's like, "Guys, I think
You take a few
I
breaks
think
in
Henry's
between,
tired.
obviously. I don't mean you're climbing down with straight for 2 hours. That would be fucking insane.
Is there like no light here though?
Yes, it's completely dark.
It's okay, I have my lantern. If it gets too dark and someone gets a little spooked, I will light it.
You do
Evil
light it?
Stars has a torch.
I will if someone wants me to. Or if I... Yeah,
I tell
anything
you,
suspicious.
I tell you not to light it. I'd say conserve the oil. Also, if we're climbing down, I don't want things to catch on fire accidentally because you can't hold it and climb. And I'll
Fabian
just
and
cast the
Henry-
light cantrip.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
That's understandable. Also, I believe my... No, never mind. I keep on forgetting that my lantern isn't a straight up eyeball within a lantern. I don't know why.
What?
I just summon a halo of light around my head, and then just head down.
Okay. Yeah, so again, it takes you quite a long time to get down, but then you do reach the bottom, and while it's
Any
still
sound of other
dark,
people?
no, well, previous people previously being there, yes, trash.
Can we
But-
hear anybody?
No, doesn't
I'd
seem
imagine
like
it's very
it.
echoey.
It is quite not echoey actually.
Hmm.
That's just how big this cavern is.
It's like being
Oh,
outside.
and
Okay, so do we need to travel deeper? Is that what...
Likely.
yes.
Eyes.
We know that Godric sent people into the Underdark. Is that where this heads?
We're not that deep.
Oh, Festus
wouldn't
sent
be
people into the Underdark.
surprised.
Was it?
Festus,
Yeah,
Festus sent people into the Underdark. Not Godric.
Vesta. I thought that was Godric.
yeah, I don't...
Nope.
He turns to say, he's like, I don't think we're that deep.
And even if we were, we've been down here before.
Yes.
A lot.
Have any of you ever been to the Underdark?
Oh, yes.
Most of us.
I have not. So I do not know
Oh
how deep it
yeah, we
is.
went there for the
Yeah, just before we fought the Time
Mike
Dragon.
and
I also sold out the Myconid colony down there to mind flayers in exchange for power.
what?
Okay.
Henry didn't do
We
that.
can keep going, but
Ooh.
I will
I helped.
just remind us that we could be like luring ourselves into a trap.
Isn't that like most
is-
of the time we go out anywhere, though?
Also, this is an incredibly elaborate trap. Like they didn't haunt us at all. They just like something happened, we heard about it, then we decided to come here,
I'm
right?
not
like,
saying
"Oh,
they're
yes,
doing it
they
as a
must be
trap. I'm
going."
saying if we don't hear any people, they might have gotten killed by something that we're about.
That is very
Yeah,
likely. Yes.
but they were commoners and they were peasants, and we are amazing, powerful
Enough to wipe out-
superheroes.
It is
enough
our
to wipe out the
duty.
Spider Temple.
It is our duty as heroes and good doers
Do-gooders.
to
Over the table.
Yeah.
Couldn't that spider god be here?
no.
Potentially.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, because I was saying, I was thinking about it because Gumla said before the spiders were here. Meaning,
Isn't this?
I think
Is
there's like
this
a
the
half.
spider god? Is this the spider god that we ran away from in the Forbidden Forest?
Yeah,
I
it's
have no
the
idea, I wasn't
yeah, it's the
here.
X.
Well, Sarah wasn't there for that, but
Fabian. Sorry, I think it's like a 50-50 chance. Like they could either be here or they could still be in.
we're either fighting a god or a big spider.
Either way, doesn't sound like a fun time for me.
all right. Well, let's just keep that in mind and get going.
Okay. It reaches a point where you guys are pretty tired from your journey, so it might be worth it to rest for the night. Or I guess you're underground, so you can't really tell. But you can't tell you're tired.
Yeah, we do go on internal.
Allow me, fellas.
I was not gonna try to do that.
I was not expecting that. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yes,
wow.
I decided that I need my laboratory everywhere I go. If you touch
wanna-
anything sharp, I will kill you.
You want to describe what happens?
Yeah, Henry does whatever the little hand motions are and brings up this dilapidated, disgusting little shack. Its walls are solid, but they don't look very sturdy. The inside is just full of beakers of various organs and bloods and things you'd expect the other doctor would have.
It's very on brand
Part
for
of my
Henry.
it's very cozy, and it is most importantly safe. So get in and don't touch any of my homunculi.
Kane's gonna
You
poke
know,
one
I'm
in
gonna
the
be honest
face.
with you. I was gonna say I was originally surprised when you told me you wanted to become a vampire. But, you know, and he just starts looking around and he says, I feel like it's very on brand.
Of course, it's on brand. I can't think of a type of person I haven't eaten in my time.
Wait, what?
Everyone's just
Good night,
slowly
everybody.
looking towards Henry.
Henry doesn't care. He just immediately curls up and goes to sleep.
Okay, alright. Yeah, okay.
Just a few twisted void critters and jars look down at you.
As you do go to sleep, you do notice the cave finally lights up as many bioluminescent mushrooms and plants light up some parts of this cavern.
Eddie!
Kind of like little stars in the sky and the ground.
Fabian, like a kid who just saw a butterfly, is now just walking around, just checking out everything. She's like,
And you
wow.
you see some glimpses of some animals, like an albino kind of rodent with extra legs.
That's freaky.
Just like home.
Hey there,
Alright,
little
but
guy.
take a short rest if you want to.
Wait, hold on. I see the rodent.
Yeah, sure.
Hey there, little guy. I'll guess speak with animals.
Okay.
I will as well, but I just want to listen to what he's trying to say, what this rat's saying to him.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows about anybody in the area. Has he seen anybody recently?
Oh, I've seen plenty.
Lots of
All
big
them.
guys come through.
Rocky guys, big guys, little guys.
Hmm.
Bloodsucker
do you know where
guys.
they went?
Doesn't understand Fabi because doesn't speak the language.
Do you know where all those people went?
Oh, of course I know where they went. They stink. And I like their stink, actually. It leads me to food.
Okay. Where's that food right now? I'm kind of hungry.
I wouldn't share it with you. You'll just steal it.
That's not true. Look, I'll pull out a ration and I'll offer it like a piece of bread or cheese, probably. It's a rodent.
All right. It'll definitely grab the cheese, but it's gonna focus on the cheese for a little while until
Sure.
it
Yeah, I'll
devours
just give it a piece of my ration. And I'll be like, see, I just don't have that much of it, and so I was wondering where everybody else is.
Hmm.
I don't mind
Um,
sharing.
Sure, yeah, I'll.
It tells you that they went deeper that way, and then it points with its tail towards a certain direction.
I will thank him and I'll ask him if he's seen any spiders, but like really big ones.
It immediately starts looking around and like looking if there are spiders around as soon as you said the word.
There've been a lot of those around here.
It says yes, there has been a lot.
Before or after the people came?
Before they're hunting me always. I have to keep an eye out.
Still? Are there any big ones or just ones your size?
He says it says It could eat you even, if it wanted to.
Hmm. Are they in the same place that the people are?
It says it doesn't know.
Fabian sees the rat squeaking, not understanding the whole ass conversation. He says, "Oh, can we keep him? It looks like he likes you."
I'll offer him another little piece of cheese and even a little bit of water for my water skin, but I won't let his mouth touch the water skin.
Yeah, I don't want fucking cave aids, do you?
True.
Bro just gets rabies.
Alright, anything else?
No, I think I'll just. I'll point out the direction that he said that the people went, and he said that there are big spiders around that are hunting, but he's not sure where. So I'll just make sure that we're aware of that. And
Alright.
sleep.
Spiders are
Bobby
more
put-
afraid of you than you are of them.
Fabian
Over
If
puts
you
his,
leave them alone, they'll be
direction-
fine.
Over the direction it points, there seems to be a rift in the wall. It's dark compared to its surroundings because it's not lit up.
Fabian puts his hands up. Says, "Sarah, did I ever tell you how cool I think you are?"
Could stand to mention it more.
You're right.
But thank you. Yeah, but you just spend enough time out in the woods, and you just learn to listen.
I wish I could
I
talk
think
animals.
there's a little more to it than that, I think, but sure.
It's true.
Anybody have the materials for Find Familiar, by the way? Completely forgot about that.
What are the materials?
It
Incense.
needs a brass brazier and some incense.
I think I have, but I don't have.
Could your little Liam's tiny hut have some incense in there? Or a little brazier? A little pot?
Yeah, would I be able to argue that the hut could have a brazier in it, like a light source thing to use? Since the brazier doesn't have a specific cost.
Sure.
Let's go.
Fabian, you mind if I grab one of them incenses?
Obviously, the fuck. He gives him some.
I go ahead and cast Find Familiar again and bring my gazer back.
Oh, the little guy. Oh my goodness, he's so scrunkly.
He's about to bully some children.
It's ready to start bullying.
Who's a cute little war criminal?
It looks curiously over at Sarah.
Is mine thing still on? I'm just checking to see how long the spell lasts. And I'll just kind of cock my head. What kind of creature is it? A celestial too?
There you go. That's it.
It is demonic for sure.
This is
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, nice. That's lovely. Another. Looking over at the whites in the corner. Not to be racist, but
I have to be really honest with
It
you.
starts
there is a
repeating
reoccurring
everything
thing.
you say in a mocking voice.
oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
I think he thinks you're a child.
Does it
Right.
smell bad?
This is-
I hope it doesn't smell bad.
He's relatively clean. He's my assistant. He smells like death.
Very clean.
So, miniature beholders and mind flayers in the group. Alright.
He
And
once got vaporized. This little guy got vaporized by a real beholder once. Then I stabbed it in the eye.
Oh. And you brought him back as your little friend. That's a nice story. But I'm gonna go to bed. We got a long day. We're spiders and people in the morning.
And Kane's
I-
gonna drink himself to sleep. It's great.
That's
Yeah.
lovely.
He
I
tries to
leave
feed
my
it to the beholder.
It will take some.
I'm gonna get that fucking thing plastered. Just you wait.
I hope you like being bitten, because that's its favorite thing to do.
Good.
Mm.
All right, and you go to sleep, and as you guys wake
Gal
up,
in
you
the
see
veil.
the cave has returned to becoming very dark again.
I would like to say Fabian's morning routine is like waking up to see Remus and Zenit stare at him sleeping, and he says, good morning, boys.
They will stab you if they get the chance.
I would
Damn.
too. I would too. He starts petting them.
The house is nice and dimly lit. Then, for a split second, it goes really bright and go back to dim, just to mess with Fabian. Flashbang.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Up and
now?
at 'em. We're following the trail. We're gonna rescue those civilians, and I'm gonna get another golden statue of myself.
Okay.
That's like 3 of them I should have by now.
I
You
just
head
gotta say,
towards-
loved Xylophone and everything, but the dynamic is so much better.
Yeah, Henry is so much more fun to play.
Alright, you follow where the creature pointed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it leads you to this rift, pretty dark, so I assume you want to light up torches or use some
Yeah, I'll
kind of
light up a
light
torch.
source.
Do gazers have dark vision?
Yes.
I will instead hold on to it like a basketball and see through its eyes, so I don't have
Oh,
to,
what the
so
fuck?
that I can stay in the
What fuck
dark.
is that?
Oh, I think I accidentally put down the torch radius. My bad.
That's
An
Apollo's
entire
torch.
peninsula.
It's a sun that lights.
Yeah, apparently I have a fucking
Bro
pocket
pulls out
sun.
the fucking sun from his pocket.
Yeah, dude. Kane's got the 20 million lumen flashlight.
Yeah, well, that
Everybody go ahead
flashlight
and
that like
roll me.
starts fires.
Everybody
Alright.
go and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Everyone just evaporates immediately.
The fucking baby. The baby meme.
Oh yeah,
Twen- 28 fails.
Yeah, Gummo's keeping his secret ability. Gummo's keeping his secret ability to turn into a full beholder on command, hidden from us.
Alright.
We don't complain.
So, yeah, you follow this path and it leads you to this, rift. And it's very messy in there. It seems, kind of like, Swiss cheese in terms of just how many paths you can take. What would you like to do? Is there a
I'd like to
certain
see.
way
I'd
you're
like to
trying
look-
find them?
Yeah, I'd like to look for any kind of like garbage on the floor, since these people are city folk slobs.
I'll help him.
Okay, roll me perception.
Oh, I'm proficient. Thank God. Oh wait, help, right? That means advantage.
Thank God.
So that's the second one. Ooh.
Damn.
Bardic?
Bardic inspiration.
Ugh.
Boo. 14.
Okay. You see that there are some pieces of trash leading into multiple tunnels, but at least it narrows it down a few.
Right.
Do they look really long?
The tunnels, yes.
I suppose. Munchie, go peek down the one on the first tunnel and let us know if you find anything.
How far are you willing to let it go?
I'm gonna let it go 100 feet so I could still like commune with it and see if it notices any like a pickup in trash or if it dies off.
As it goes through this cave, it notices that the path meets up with a couple of other paths.
I guess it doesn't matter, guys. It looks like they all reunite again, so let's follow Munchie.
Alright.
Is his name actually Munchie?
It is for now, until I
You're
think of
gonna-
a better one.
You're gonna have to come up with a real good one.
Munchie's
Yeah, I'm
perfect, too.
I was just about to say, it's like, if I can't, you can't.
The only thing I'm going to say is, it might be a bit difficult to explain that we're coming in peace when we have a beholder as our company.
We also have two
Eh,
wives and
Sarah,
an
honey,
evil
one of
wizard
them
who
is a
wants to be
vampire.
vampire.
Yeah, we're hunting down a vampire and his human citizens. I'm sure he'll understand.
Not to mention, you know.
He also knows us.
Yeah, I'm a little close to him. You know.
Also, with find familiar, can you like link them,
What do you mean link them?
like put them in their pocket dimension?
They blink them.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He's
can
not
just
gonna, though.
snap and he's gone.
He's not
No, I
gonna,
probably
though.
won't.
It's Henry. You can't get him
That's
to do
true.
reasonable things.
Not to
Good point.
mention, I feel like the little beholder is not as terrifying as literal two whites holding one with a very creepy war mask and the other holding two sickles.
Yeah, we need to talk about your choice at pets.
All right, but I think we just go.
My
right?
pets are
'Cause
all right here. He gestures to the party.
The past
Alright,
conversion. I think we
the-
just go.
Bobby and Blood
Yeah,
is.
sure. The cave eventually leads to an area with a lot of jagged and sharp rocks. It's quite hard to navigate here. But you hear a distant scream.
Well, I think we know where to go.
Onwards,
That's our
men.
cue.
Onward, you gooders.
Once again, this cave also separates into multiple directions, but the scream comes from one certain direction, and it.
Do
You
guys have
also
dark
hear.
vision?
You also hear sounds of fighting potentially.
Damn.
Before we go anywhere, would I be able to roll like Arcana or something to see if I know about any kind of cave monster that would mimic sounds to lure people in? Because the screaming coming from a very specific tunnel is a very scary prospect.
Sure, roll me Arcana.
This session, we come across a literal fucking skinwalker.
34.
You know of creatures that definitely do that, but would they mimic sounds of battle? Probably not.
Alright, so I'm not going to lead the charge, obviously, so I'm going to
I'll
point
lead the
at
charge.
yeah, I'm gonna point at Kane. You first. Go.
Okay!
Alright,
Woo! You see,
Kane's
like,
gonna
Arx
start
is suddenly
running.
900 feet away. Go, Kane!
I will be
Bobby's
joining you soon, Arxis.
Bobby's immediately behind Cade, just not at all caring.
Yeah. Like, I imagine we were just walking in a random order, we see this, and suddenly Kane just appears in the front. Like, we all just went behind him instinctively.
Like from obscurity to just immediately at the front.
Are you
Kane
charging
looks
with a
behind him and
torch?
looks front. Yeah, I'm charging with a torch.
Okay. As you charge in with a torch, you find bits of people around you,
Ugh.
but they seem to be statues, at
Oh.
least. So
Ugh.
maybe they're
No.
really
Wait.
old and whatnot.
We got a basilisk here.
Oh
This
god.
isn't good.
And you hear the sound of the fighting and yelling now around 100 to 200 feet away from you, and they seem to have noticed your torchlight, since they scream out to you, they shout to you to help them.
Bobby starts like strumming his lute to the pace of their running. We're coming!
The all-powerful Henry has come to rescue you.
All right. In that case, let me just remove blind from everyone.
Actually, I have blind sight, so I'm good.
I'm
for
trying to
like 10 feet.
God, I don't know if I have anything.
Since I
to
roleplay
protect.
as a mole, I personally think
Before we even get into battle, can I cast a spell on Arxis real quick?
What would you like to do? That
I
will
wanna
cost
cast-
you time, precious time.
Oh, it only takes an action. I was gonna cast it as we run Nether Weapon to enchant his bow.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
that does kind of make sense
Big.
since you could still use your doing an action.
I go ahead and do that. You deal an extra 2d6 necrotic on top of everything else.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh.
It lasts an hour, so
Bobby and
It
whistles
takes
his whistles for his boys to like be like right next to Kane while they're running.
Oh, I don't like this lighting.
Ooh.
This is the gayest lighting I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Shit.
True.
No wonder I
Sorry.
like it so much.
All right,
15
boys, get on in there
really
because
light.
Lord knows I'm not gonna go up there.
All right, I'll get a move on.
You hear
Yeah,
the
I'll keep
sounds
going.
of
You got
some
this,
kind of
squad.
creature. You hear the sounds of some kind of creature, kind of like a, like that.
That's a spider.
Yeah,
That's a
that's-
fucking spider.
I'm gonna. Does anybody here not have dark vision?
I don't.
I
have dark
don't.
vision.
I'm blind.
Okay, but you said that you had a torch with you, right, Kane?
Yeah, I have a torch. I don't know where the thing is, but I think I.
I'm gonna light up my bow. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry.
Henry
Mm,
does not
just
have a
light
torch
a
or
torch.
dark vision. If you were
I
going
see
to
it, I see
cast
it.
light on someone, it would be appreciated.
Oh, I can cast. Yeah, I can tap. I can tap on your chest and cast light.
All right, but now
Thank
the
you.
creature is aware of you. So, roll initiative.
Okay.
Good. We're not aware of the creature though.
And
Well, some of you are. Don't move.
Henry, the light shows up like
Sorry.
a halo around your head.
Okay,
fuck
initiative.
you,
Where's
Chomp.
that? Utility. There it is.
Morgan, I'm not
Yes?
gonna
So
remind
what
you.
is the
Hardly
first
fitting.
The
good
whites
initiative
go
I've
immediately
ever
after
rolled?
you.
Okay, cool.
Right. Besides from that,
So, I did shift click to move them all together. How do I get out of that one? Oh, never
Just
mind.
click
Shut up.
one.
I got
You
it.
just have to select the ground. Yeah.
why is the gazer has his own turn?
Because he's his own woman.
It's
You can just
only
ignore
two.
him. He's just kind of vibing.
Okay, whatever.
Oh wait, did I roll initiative as the gazer? My bad. Let me. Can you remove him from initiative actually then?
Yeah, you roll initiative again for Henry this time.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yo!
I thought
Don't
there
get
was a
those out.
really low initiative for Henry. I was like, I thought he had a high dex, but
All right. Combat. We start off with Arxis. What would you like to do,
All right.
Arxis? I don't even
Where
know
is
if you
this
can see
thing?
this thing.
I can't. Where is this thing?
Can I just point?
Anyways,
Yes.
yeah.
I'll draw a ruler
Ping it.
in the direction.
Yeah, ping it. Or oh, okay.
This is a rock. This is a rock. Don't.
3, 4. Okay, that's 5 things of movement. I'm gonna get off 2 attacks. If I get a 10 or higher, I think that's an automatic crit now, so that's cool.
Excuse me.
Wait, a what or higher?
Higher than a 10 or higher against the AC. It's a crit now with the enchantment.
Oh, you got that
I got that.
enchant.
I got that same enchantment.
Let's go. We got 2 crits,
Alright.
and they're both
This
hard
thing looks
hitters.
scary. This thing looks scary. I'm gonna turn it invisible as a bonus action. Bonus action
It
invisibility.
seems to be some kind of giant humanoid with a spider for its head.
Okay, I think I know what happened to the
ew.
people.
Crit
I think I
doesn't
know
even
what
need
happened to
be-
the people.
that's an actual
Let's
nat
go.
20.
Bro,
Don't forget the 2d6.
Oh,
You have
that's
2d6
right.
radiant
That's a
and
fireball.
2d6 necrotic.
All right, does a 28 hit?
A 28 will hit.
Does it automatically double any dice I add as a situational bonus if I hit critical hit?
What?
Yes,
Never
as long
mind.
as you add the 2d6
Ugh.
in the modifier.
Damn.
Oh!
Jesus
Alright.
fucking Christ.
Don't forget
71.
the other hit also has another 2d6, so you're probably gonna get another 30 to 40.
If I ever hear
I like how it's
anybody
all those
say
29.
Archer
That's
is
100 damage.
It's
That's
nice to
exactly
have me
100
around again,
damage.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Exactly
I'll say.
100
All right, I
damage.
moved 4 squares.
Actually,
I have 35 moves.
Arxis,
Yes. Yes.
roll me a con save.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Oh, fuck, you're just out of my aura.
Normal. 19.
All right. As you start aiming at it, it then faces you, and you feel something bad going on. Immediately, some of your fingers start turning into stone, and you're immediately aware of what the statues around you are. You're able to quickly turn away, though, before anything
Gotcha.
happens.
Does it have to see me to use this? Because
Hunter.
I am invisible. Oh, okay.
I guess you just need to look into its eyes.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Well, we'll see.
All
Anyway,
right, I'll end then.
never mind, Hunter, nothing.
I'm just checking the range real quick. That's yikes. That's a 60-foot range. I can't cast that.
It
So
will
I'm
cast
kind
a
of.
spell.
Oh, it's gonna legendary action. Nice.
Yes, to cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoops.
What is it going to cast?
He missed.
There seems to be an orb surrounding it, faintly shimmering.
Hmm.
Oh,
That is
thank God I got my
one
new pointy stick.
interesting spider.
What would you like to do, Henry?
I'm going to cast. I don't know what this thing is capable of, so I'm just gonna try a firebolt, play it safe, and see.
All right. It bounces off the orb. Nothing happens.
I nat
Ah.
one anyway. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and hide behind this rock and begin planning.
Before that, roll me a con save.
Hmm.
We should have done it at the beginning of your turn, but hey,
Oh, thank God, a 19. That's yikes. 16 still.
you fail.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Where was he at the
expected.
start of his turn? Where were you at the start of your turn?
I was right here.
Fuck! You're all just out of my aura.
Am I just out of your aura?
Can
you-
am I even affected since I can't really see it from there, so I'm kind of just firing
You-
blindly at it?
You begin. How are you even firing at it if you can't see it?
I thought you could fire at disadvantage if you couldn't see, but if you knew like the general location.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Unless
you
I'm wrong
can.
about that.
I'm pretty sure it's obscurity, right? Half obscurity.
You can't target them.
Oh,
You can't
So-
target them if
Echo,
you can't see
dim.
them.
Okay.
Anyway, you can't see it anyway, so your turn is just wasted.
yeah. So Henry panics and hides behind a rock because I couldn't think of what to do.
Aren't you supposed to be like a lich or something? What?
I'm a support right now.
It
I've
uses
never
a
had to
legendary
help.
action to attack one of the things near it. You see it
Ooh.
extending its limbs, its spider-like limbs, and strike at the creatures
These
next
two.
to it.
Oh no, are they people? Are those
They
just
look
some
like-
dudes?
They look like dark.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
They look
Instantly
like
killed.
knights.
Instantly killed.
Oh
You
shit!
see it just stabbing straight through the chest and probably its heart.
It did that with a
It's-
legendary action?
Yes.
Fuck.
There's one more person that remains, and they seem terrified now. Sarah,
Please.
what would you like to do?
I'll step up and I'll say, "Let's see if you can stop this." And I'm just gonna go to town with my gun. First up, I'm gonna use a bonus
First
action
up,
for
you're gonna roll
ensnaring strike.
Constitution.
Oh yeah, you got. Okay. That was a 14.
You fail, and you are now restrained and start to. You begin to turn into stone.
Okay. That's not fun.
Unless you have something against it.
I was just thinking that. I don't think I have cleansing touch yet. And it's not a poison effect that I could cleanse with lay on hands, right?
No.
I don't think I do then. So I'll just shoot and I'll ask for help if possible.
Okay.
I'll do what I can, but
I don't know if anybody has like a lesser or greater restoration or something.
Nope.
Fabian
Only have
does.
money for other stuff.
So this is disadvantage. Oof.
That
16?
misses.
Okay. Next one. Oh, natural 20 and a natural 1. You're kidding. You're kidding. Oh, and it misfires, so I have to use my bonus action to clear it.
Yikes.
Oh,
Okay.
Battle
okay.
round.
Yeah, bonus action clear, and then I just get one more attack because it's Gloomstalker.
Yeah, something about your weapon is not working right
Okay.
now for
It's
whatever
choking.
reason.
Ugh.
All right, this is it, boys.
It's also
This
pretty
is it.
dark, so that might be it.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
All right,
Skulls.
it will ignore this guy and start moving towards you guys.
Oh, I'm in front. Oh no, this is such a bad omen.
Oh, good. Trust in your bod.
Let's see, as its action, it will.
Worries
What's
me
the
is there's no
range on
bald spot.
this?
Oh my bad.
Hmm. It can reach you, Arxis, I believe. Oh no, 15. I miscounted. What it can do, however, is cast another spell. Watch this, boys. You're not the only one with fireball. Oh,
I'm behind cover. Does that
Wait.
help?
No, it's a
No.
sphere.
it goes around cover. All right, everyone here, roll me a dex save.
I believe Fabi
It was
and
nice
team
while it
benefit
lasted,
from
bud.
my aura. And this guy. Is
There's
that
a
it?
12.
Uh,
Oh,
You said
Henry's dead.
your aura gives advantage, right?
No, it gives you a
No.
+5.
+5.
Oh, great. I have a
21.
17.
So I got a 24.
If this is dexterity, I believe I rolled as a disadvantage.
I'll just roll once for both of them.
Why would you get a 24?
Oh, nat 20. My boys.
Because the
Sorry.
+5 with the aura.
No, you already get it. You already put the +5. What?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. I'm just assuming what he was saying. I got a 17 though.
Oh, never mind. I see what your point. It's okay. Never mind.
Yeah, my
Anyway.
aura. It's Fabi. These three would get it.
Okay, so these three, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So the ghouls will, I say, succeed. Morgan, your character succeeds. Scott, your character +5, right?
Yeah.
Fails. Henry fails. Arxis succeeds.
Let's see if Henry survives this fireball.
Do I fail? I got a 19.
Unlikely.
19.
Yeah.
You succeeded. All right.
Okay.
34 damage.
Oh,
Half it if you succeeded. Take it if you failed. I'm not gonna
I
do your
have a
damage for you.
reaction I can use. I did my hit.
Rebuke, right?
I would. Yep, rebuke from the beyond. If I'm hit, I can use void speech as a reaction. It will take half my wizard level plus my intelligence mod in necrotic damage, so that's going to be 14 necrotic damage as a reaction.
Okay.
Or does it round up? If it rounds up, that's
Down.
15.
Always down.
All right, then 14.
It seems bloodied.
Kill, kill, kill.
Did you
All
guys
right.
do damage? Because I'm not doing your damage for you.
Okay.
I did it.
Sorry. What was the damage again?
34.
34.
Half with that if you
34.
All right, Scott, you're up.
But you saved so
Alrighty.
17.
I'm going to run
Oh yeah.
up,
All right. You're able to pass through this barrier.
and then I want to use Stagger and Strike with my bonus action. I'm going to use
Okay.
Knight's Armor and attack twice.
Only you would run up to a spider creature like.
Oh.
Those are misses.
Fucking awesome. Anyway.
Morgan, are you struggling with doing damage?
Yes, but
Is there anything else I can do? No.
Okay, you've locked it into a position that is very beneficial to us all.
good job.
Well, I could have actually locked it in, but I used a bonus action on something else. Anyway, that's the end of my turn.
All right. It will
Morgan, fireball it. I don't care
do
if you hit me.
nothing.
All right. Cool.
Go ahead.
I would fireball it, but that it still has like a force
Actually,
field.
Scott, can't say
Yeah.
it.
Can't see it? Okay.
Should have done this earlier. I don't know. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I forgot to. That's my bad as well.
Okay, you
Oh
succeed.
hell yeah!
I took a
Morgan
27.
con save.
Yep.
Fail.
And plus
You are restrained
5.
and begin turning into stone.
Cool. All right. Now can I do my thing?
Yes.
Sick. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Fireball. Hopefully it works. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. No. I'm not gonna be taking risks with my spell slots. I'm gonna be casting Dispel Magic as a bonus action using Quicken Spell, and I'm gonna be at the 5th level case on the force field around the damn thing.
Okay.
And then as an action, I will be doing Greater Restoration.
Your dispelled magic of 5th level fails.
Okay.
Does he get a roll?
No.
No need to roll.
If
You
if
just
it's
fail.
what I think it is, yeah.
Oh.
That's good. No. Then Fabian uses Greater Restoration, and he tells his boys
On what?
on himself. So he can stay alive and keep
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else from
Run
turning
away.
into stone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
why?
If you turn to stone, we're all fucked.
But why? But why?
You're not turning to stone, I don't think.
You're not petrified. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're chilling, bro.
You're
I'm just
you're restrained,
restrained.
not petrified.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Uh, that's fine. I also have I had like a whole plan before got tossed. It's fine. I'll tell my boys to go up to him, but before I do that, I'm gonna use my Houdwa pistol. Howdah pistol.
Do you really want to go through the greater restoration to remove restraint? I'll allow it. I mean, I can rule it as sure, but
No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. If I'm not in immediate trouble, I'm gonna be good timing.
yeah, but rules as written, I just ruled it that way because that's what it said.
All right.
Anyway, we can move on.
All right. I'm going to do
Let's see it.
Howdah pistol. Oh no.
That hits.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done an actual fucking weapon. 10 solid damage. All right. And then
Takes it.
nice. Okay, and I'm gonna tell Zenit and my yeah. Oh, they're both Zenit. That's fun. I'm gonna tell them both. Yeah, they got. I can't move.
I'll move them. Just tell me where.
They're just gonna go like right up to the spider. And they're gonna be using their glimmering sickle.
One of them is.
One of them is. The other one is stabbing them with multi-attack. Boom.
You're able to do it yourself. Can you do it?
Yep.
I'll replace this one.
Gonna use my
Miss.
bardic inspiration to boot. No, actually,
No, your
no.
turn is up.
Yeah, my turn is up. That's fine. I will have Remus though do the attack on Spider. Longboard attacks. One of them just brings out a longboard.
That'll miss.
Damn!
That also misses.
Boys, come on!
Alright, I assume nothing else, and
Yep.
Arxis, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Roll me a
We're
con
hopefully
save.
gonna take a long rest. I don't know how strong this thing is because I don't have a boss bar, so I don't want to use my 4th level slot yet.
I mean, it is bloodied.
You could
Yeah.
just
Roll
shoot
me a
it
con
from
save,
God.
Arxis.
Yes. What if I close my eyes and I take the attacks with disadvantage? Would it still be con save
If you can't see it, you can't target it.
with an attack?
I'm gonna make you hit Scott.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll make that con save. I will. Yeah, I'll make the con save. Fuck.
You got this.
I've got a +2. Wait, am I? No, I'm not in the aura. Okay,
We
8.
can look at the ruling or the actual rules later, but for now, you can't see it, you can't target.
That's fair.
Fair.
Alright,
that will be a
8.
fail, and you start turning into stone as you're now restrained.
Okay, so that's just started the process though, so I can still attack.
Yes.
Alright, then I will attack. Motherfucker, trying to turn me to stone, bro. Only one part of my body's supposed to be rock hard at all times.
Whoa.
Hey, flopping desk finger guns.
Where's the 15
My
D12 this
brain.
time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
15 D12.
I will use another bonus action to become invisible for advantage.
Show the damage gun. Let's show it.
22, 31. Is that a 19? No, it's an 18. Damn it. If that was a 19, that would have been a crit.
We get it.
Oh,
You're
2d6.
The
And
31 is a
2d6.
crit.
Cool. Oh shit.
Yikes! Not a great
And
roll.
the 22 hits.
31
Okay,
is a crit?
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
That means he has a 21.
How do I make it a crit?
Just
When you roll
damage crit.
damage, it asks if you want to do normal or critical.
Oh, okay, let me do that again. That's damage. Oh, I'm so bad at
Bro
I
asks
don't know
why
how
he
I
doesn't
don't-
crit regularly.
I suck at D&D. Okay. 70 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's 90 overall.
It is nearly there.
That's all I got though. I'm restrained. I've used my action bonus action. Yeah, I
And
just end.
the globe is down.
Let's go. Don't know what the
There's
fuck
no
that
way
was.
there's no way it's succeeding that concept. Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm chilling.
Okay.
Come on, Henry.
Henry.
Bring it in home.
Finish it.
Bring it home, Henry. Come on. You got this.
Con save.
Even if I'm
He's around
behind the
corner,
rock.
yeah.
Oh, what are you doing then?
In that case, I am going to step right here, staying behind the rock, and because I am very, very scared, I'm gonna cast Globe of Invulnerability and put it right here so it catches Arxus, or it catches Sarah and me, so we're protected
It's
from its
centered
spells.
around you, I believe.
Oh, is it centered around me?
No?
Yeah,
Is
he
it?
knows.
Yeah, around you.
Yeah, around you
Oh.
and remains there for liberation.
Well, then in that case, I'm going to come down here so it catches her, still facing away from the creature. And I'm going to protect Sarah from fireballs while
Thank
cowering
you.
with my 6 hit points and my 5 con. I'm sorry, I'd be more useful if I could look at it.
Yeah, but I think you also just technically made it to where Sarah can't do anything to damage.
Sarah, con save.
No, that only protects things from outside, I believe.
It's not gonna matter based on this roll.
Yeah.
We're good.
It only
You
stops
got like a
spells
plus.
from outside.
You have a pretty big plus.
I have my aura. I got a +9. Oh, you're kidding.
You are petrified.
Fuck.
No!
Not fucking.
You
not
turn into stone.
Damn, 2 bad rolls. That's just how it is.
Come on, Kane, you have to clutch this up, because if I look
Nothing
at
else
it, I'm
you can do.
Yeah, no, I'm stone. I'm stone now.
Alright, during this creature's turn, it will disengage.
This
Coward.
Move a little out of sight over here behind the rock. And then a dimension door, fuck out of there.
No shot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Fucking
supposed to be how
loser.
Gumla feels.
Does anybody
Every
have
time it went away.
counterspell? Hold on, do we have counterspell?
It went
It
out
doesn't
of
matter.
In
sight.
the corner
It went out of
First,
sight.
one,
It
it went around the
disengaged and went
corner,
out of sight.
specifically to
Oh.
avoid that.
Wait,
2,
it
you're not allowed to
disengaged as a
counterspell.
bonus action?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
yes, it is. It is.
So that's silly.
Oh,
Do
you're
I
right,
have to
we
roll any
changed
con
that.
saves or can I shake
What?
off the dust? Do I have to roll any
Yeah,
more
so
con
if you
saves?
remember the rule I made earlier, I made disengage. You can do it either as an action
Yeah,
or a
yeah, I
bonus
remember
action.
that.
You're up to you, right?
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Do I make an Should
Anyway,
I make another con
yes,
save?
you two definitely.
I
Oh,
If Fabian fails this,
we're screwed.
I'll be
16?
fucked. Fail.
Fuck, I'm
oh,
stoned.
you're kidding.
Petrified.
Fabian can give
Fabian.
himself bardic inspiration, right?
Yep. I'm giving myself bardic
Yes.
inspiration
You
immediately.
also are
I don't
in the
care what
aura.
you-
Wait, no. You're petrified. The aura's gone.
Yeah.
Let's go, Fabian.
Let's go.
You made it.
Let's go.
The 19 was the DC.
All right.
Oh my
Does that
Fabian,
free him,
Fabian
or-
flexes for the first time in like forever, and just like, pff,
Rocks off.
I don't
Bob-
want to be rock solid anymore. I got
There
out
was
of the
the tall
business.
man.
Fabian fixed them.
He says, "Compassion, can you please help me?" And he like pokes, Sarah, with greater restoration.
All right. Yeah, that cures the petrification.
Wait,
Oh.
does lesser restoration do the same thing?
No.
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 Okay.
Nope.
Just making sure. You gotta be cost effective.
Oh, it was so dark.
Fabian looks at
It wasn't
Oxus.
like before.
It's okay. No one dies around me.
You see Arxis actually, when you get up to him, he made a cool pose right before he turned to stone.
Fuck.
Oh, by the
that's-
way, it was at 12 HP.
God
Damn.
damn it, dude.
God, look at him. He's so cool looking. I don't even
Bro,
want
if
to bring him out of
even-
stone.
If even one of my 3 shots hit, man. Ah.
Okay. Fabian touches his forehead with greater restoration. Says, "This is why you give me money."
Money,
Oh my
money.
God. Did I look cool?
You looked awesome,
Oh, okay, that was my last action.
boys.
I thought I was
You
dead
did
there.
shit.
Can we go over to the people?
Yes.
The people that were here?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
The one on the left seems a bit injured. The one on the right, just fucking dead. Critted on him, probably. Or something. Because there's a fucking hole in his chest.
Can I be honest with you, Henry? I think that was the first time I've officially fought with you. I'm underwhelmed.
Around you, it seems like there's
I
a...
couldn't look at it. You'll
Sorry,
be
sorry.
stressed.
Around
Sorry,
you is
I'm letting
a
you.
garden of humanoid sculptures and some other creatures. Some of them broken off, so probably not worth healing because they're just gonna resurrect without, you know.
Mhm.
And some completely shattered. This drow over here immediately starts thanking you.
What the hell was going on here?
We came from Menzoberranzan, and we were looking for some refugees, but the rest of them at least. But we fucking encountered this thing.
It looked like some kind of spider-human hybrid. I've never seen anything like that before.
No, this is a wicked thing. It's not a spider at all. Spiders are holy. That thing is not.
You wouldn't happen to have seen anyone named. Oh, who'd we lose?
Fabian.
Yeah.
Fabian mentions the guy's name, hearing you.
Yeah, Darrow.
You have business with him?
Why, yes, we do.
What sort?
We have friends.
Yeah, I heard he was attacked, and we've come to offer aid, as well as I have a personal business deal I'd like to begin.
Not to mention, I don't know if you've heard of us, but we are Requiem. Helped the townspeople.
I see. Yeah, well, I can lead you to the city of Menzoberranzan then. That's where.
Please do. I'm very wounded.
Fabian takes
That's
a bit of a step
where-
back.
Is there
That's
anyone
where-
else in your party?
Let me complete my fucking sentence, please. He's saying that's where the refugees and the guy you're looking for went to.
Is there anybody else he was traveling with that we can help?
Aside from the guy that was killed, there seems to be a few, 2 more petrified people.
Think you can fix either of them, Fabian, or is your staff burnt out?
My staff has
10 charges left.
10
if you got
charges,
two.
so if I use the 2, we won't have healing from compassion until the next day.
We could at least drag the statues with us, right? We can. Oh wait, if until the next
Extremely
day.
heavy.
If it's just till
Petrification
the
multiplies the weight by 8.
if it's just to the next day, we're gonna be staying at least the night in this town. I'm sure we won't need the staff between now and then, and this will give us a
fine.
lot of favor with these
The
people.
drow says the city's a few days away.
Oh, never
Plus-
mind.
Plus, once we get back, we can always return with more supplies, better equipped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
we
not
can-
just
we can
pick 'em up
free
on our
these.
way out?
Yeah, we'll free these people on the way out.
Yeah, if anything, unpetrifying them is actually making them more likely to die. Funnily enough.
You guys are talking, and you're really yapping, but Fabian's like seeing if he can take off their loot while he's examining the
He's
statue.
I don't think the
Stone.
guy's
It's
gonna let you.
stone.
It's
It's all native stone.
You're
Damn
just
it.
literally looking at rocks.
I need components, okay? I've
This isn't
realized that I need to
Minecraft.
spend money regularly.
Is one of those components rock?
No, let's just say I had a bit of a rough time during the most recent year, and I had to ask a couple of you guys for money.
well. Anyway, I'm gonna
No.
end the session soon, so decide on what you want to do next session.
We're going to the city.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
go to Menza Baranzan, but before we do that, I'm gonna ask this guy. So you know how we saved you?
Yes,
Uh,
and I'm very grateful for it.
Hell of a way to start a sentence. Sorry.
I'm glad you are. So I hope you don't mind sharing me with some information. Takes a step back. Sharing with me some information. If you don't mind me asking some questions.
Well, I see what I can answer.
So, you said you're from Menza
Hey,
Baranzan.
y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
My power went out. That's
Oh,
why I
God.
left the call there for a second. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm checking it right now.
All right.
I don't know if I'll
I'm
be
gonna
able
move.
to continue participating for now.
We're ending anyway. We're
session's
ending.
Yeah,
like
we're ending
over.
soon. Don't worry.
Oh,
Uh,
thank God. What a fucking convenient time.
So
Go on, Morgan.
God bless.
you're from
I'm
Menza.
gonna mute you, Scott. Or you can mute yourself. Yeah,
There you
there
go.
you go.
So you're from Menza Baranzan. I don't want to make any generalizations here. You are Lothrow, if I'm correct.
Oh, I'm not love, but I assume you're asking if we worship love. Yes, we do.
That's good to know.
I do so love spiders.
They do.
There seems to be a
Loud gulp. Do I
problem
need to
there.
come?
Ignore him. He's a coward.
I am
So are
very
you.
cowardly.
You know how surface folk are.
That's why you're friends with me, Henry, because we're both cowards.
He asks if you could potentially unpetrify his companions.
Yes,
Since you did so with yours.
don't think we're doing this for payment, because I'm gonna do it even if you pay me or not, but we would like a reward or two if you have some on hand. Unpetrify them.
I'll see that we pay you when we arrive.
That's good, because these spells cost a lot of money.
I'm dying. Thank you.
Alright, to Menzel Baranzan.
All
So-
right.
Change the
All right,
setting
we're
that
ending the
automatically.
session right here, though.
Oh, all right. I have
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much homework to do. Life sucks. All right. good.
Yeah,
Hey,
same
I'm
here.
sorry about that. Gamla, I am sorry I didn't send anything to you. It's been a fucking crazy week and a half.
Actually surprised I was able to get Gumla anything. Time also crunching.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, boyos. I don't know if I will see you in 2 weeks because I'm flying in on Saturday. I don't know what time I'm landing.
Best be on your phone.
I wish. Gumla doesn't let us be on our phones. He says that we have to be on the computer for the
Fucking mic sucks.
Misty no, for the Foundry. Realism and everyone. You can't ruin everyone's fun just because you're not here. Yeah, I can. I'm selfish.
All right.
All right. See you later,
In a
guys.
couple of weeks.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
Before we get done, thank you yet again, Gumla. It was a good session. It was quite
Yeah.
entertaining.
appreciate it.
Thank
I'm
you,
sorry. I was
Gumla.
really tired today. Work was rough. So I'll go. See you later.
So,
Take care,
Also,
guys.
see ya. Also, yet again, glad to see Henry back into the midst. Oh my gosh.
Apologies, I was useless, but with my -3 con mod, I knew that if I even looked at that thing, it was game over.
Yeah, it's not like your globe of invulnerability let the thing run away or anything.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. If I knew that it was that bloodied, I would have just
To be fair,
lightning bolted it and taken it.
the past is the past, so I'm not harking on you. But Gumla
Yeah.
did say he was bloodied.
I know, but bloodied could mean a lot of things. When he took 100 damage, it didn't even get bloodied till the next
No.
several attacks.
No, it got well. It took the 100 or so damage. Then another attack that bloodied it.
Yeah, that made me worried that it was like, oh, this thing might have like 300 or something. So I'm like, nah, if I shoot at it, I ain't gonna. I was like, I just gotta play support.
It's
I
okay.
thought it was gonna have more, and I thought it would fireball or something. So I'm like, all right, if I can protect somebody, I'm at least helping.
It's okay. Eventually, Henry will be able to put his money where his mouth is. Yet,
Yeah,
so far we have never seen or witnessed any such thing.
as soon as Henry is able to get himself patched up and restored to his former glory, he is going to rain death like you've never seen before. I have powerful spells
Anyways, thank you, Gumla.
like Finger of Death.
Yes. Thank you, Gumla. I'm gonna head off now, and I will see you
Yeah.
in the next 2 weeks. God, that was quite fun. For me, at least. If it was fun for you, share these with your friends. Tell him the captain. Oh, tell him Fabian sends you. Without further ado, I'm gonna see you all later, right? I'll see you later, right? Without further ado, I will see you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, and good riddance. I will see you all in the next stream. Ta-ta.